warm. They're gonna be hot in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Speedrun Ragnarok 2024. I'm Margaret Ann, your host, and we are here with RPGchick with Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster.
I feel like we just did this, but we'll do it a little bit differently, just so we can pretend it's different. It's totally different. Right, Natara?
I don't know. I've never seen this game before in my life. What is this? What is Final Fantasy IV? Weird.
I know. It's totally not the right thing.
Yeah. Well, we ready to go and get to it and see definitely not the same part early game?
Yeah, totally not the exact same part early game.
Love it.
All right, I'm gonna count us in, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go. So while the plot for the beginning of this game is going to be exactly the same, not even basically the same, how RPGchick is going to deal with it is going to be similar in some cases, completely different in others, because I don't even think there are glitches in this game, but if there are, they are not the same that are in the Super Nintendo version.
There was supposedly like an out-of-bounds glitch that was found for the PC version of this game, which I am not playing. I am playing the Switch version, and it was completely useless, unfortunately.
That is sad. We like a good glitch in our speedrun, or by we, I mean me. I know there's some people who no, if I speedrun, I don't want to touch a glitch. I want it to be glitchless and fair. Heard, you're valid. But on the other side of things, I want every glitch. Give them to me. I want to be in the wall. I want to be throwing things I shouldn't be. I want a million swords. That's my side. And you know what? Also valid.
But
also,
I am not opposed to glitches personally. However, I will say that doing exact glitches the same way that you did at the beginning for the Palais percent, especially for the half step for getting into Mist, fills me with anxiety to no end. So I am pretty happy to just find my anxiety in boss fights here.
Absolutely. Step routing, totally different game here. I don't even know if there is step route manipulation here, or whether it's easy enough or we just deal with it.
So the game is weird. If you die and have to reset the game, you will get an encounter on the same step as before you died. But in terms of an actual step route, there is a little bit that we're going to do when we get to the sealed cave towards the end of the run. Other than that, not really.
Love it.
Because I also hate step runs. You'll see, my movement is quite terrible.
Yeah, mine is too. I find actually I move cleaner when I move faster. At the slow sprawl of the Super Nintendo version, I'm just I can't do anywhere. I'm misstepping all over the place. Okay, so we have once again looted Mysidia. We, did a bad, and now we're gonna land because we do things. Our team is why did we do that? Why did we do a bad? And Cecil's for the proud glory of our kingdom. We did great things, and I'm proud of all of you. And they're oh, thank you, Cecil. We love you.
Despite everything, Cecil is actually a pretty decent commander.
He is. Decent person, I guess.
When he's not going and looting towns and,
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, just exactly that.
He's doing great. I just love the shift in the colors too, because they can do the richer colors.
Yeah, this game is interesting because despite the fact that it's called a Pixel Remaster, it's not really a remaster. It's kind of more of a remake, which is why all the graphics are completely different and all the glitches no longer work. It's completely new coding and everything else.
Yeah. What I found is casually between the original and the Pixel remaster, there's actually a lot of similarity, and you may not notice the differences in what's going on behind the hood. But when it comes to speedrunning, you quickly learn that not only are the glitches and the things not the same, things are different. That in fact, in the back end, it's completely different. They, like as RPGchick said, they just completely rewrote it. It is so different how they do things. Like things which are just natural, but this is always the way it is in Final Fantasy, doesn't work like that in the Pixel remasters. They just have their own way of doing things.
Yep.
Which, cool. It's one of those, if you don't like that, you can still come back and run the Super Nintendo games with me. Come with me. Let's run some old games.
So
What, you
just
mean-
oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to make a joke, so it's fine. Go for it. Tell us important things.
Just a little quick menuing. So because this is Pixel Remaster and we do have modern conveniences, we're gonna change everything to very fast, and we're gonna have auto cursor remembery thingies, and we're gonna have auto run, and we're gonna run instead of walk. So yeah, modern conveniences is why I run this game.
You know what? Fair. It's one of the reasons I have actually looked into properly learning this this run, and I just ran out of time speed running wise. But like, every time I see it, I'm like, maybe this is the time I learn this run.
It's really not a bad run, and I will say the most updated route, which is almost a year old at this point anyway, because that's like how long it's been since I've run this game regularly, is pretty safe. The biggest thing to kind of get the handle of is the Zeromus fight, and we're just gonna pray real hard.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. In the full game categories in the Super Nintendo, in the No 64, the only category you actually properly fight Zeromus, because you don't in No CW. You may fight Zeromus, but you cheat. But some of the things, the timings in there are I definitely struggled with those for a while, being like, that tricky. But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this thing does have some things in common from the original version. We are going to do some run buffering. And this is pretty similar in terms of items to the Japanese version, the original JP version, because we are going to actually get the JP items in this game, and they are so good. So
God, this. The text is too close together. I don't like it.
It is harder to read.
I do actually, yeah. So here's a question. So a lot of the Pixel remasters, folks change the font and things. For FF4, for those who do, change either to the Japanese font or a different one, does it also change the font here in the scroll, or is this kind of static?
I think this one is kind of static.
Fair. If anyone does know, feel free to ask us. Also, someone in chat was asking, so we know we have Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy XIV fans here. Who likes 14, not me, haha. What are some of our other favorite Final Fantasies? Chat, feel free to donate with your favorite Final Fantasies.
I actually have a question.
Yes.
Do we know any Final Fantasy IV facts?
Real ones?
Yeah, real ones? Or are we getting into Agama facts territory here?
Oh,
I mean, I'm cool with Final Fantasy IV version of Agama facts. I think that would be fun.
An
hold on.
important reminder, though.
We're
Wells.
gonna need names cut off.
Fair.
Yes.
Wells would like to remind you to don't forget to equip the sword.
Wells, I see you. Don't make me come over there.
Yeah, so Cecil and Kane getting cut off. Oh, also, you may not notice the orientation of some of the towns is different, because for some reason in the Super Nintendo version they, along with changing everything else, literally moved town around.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where the name is now.
I think it's down. I thought it was down into the right? Yeah, I don't know where the naming way is in this, because I know they're in the training center and
Yeah,
they might be at the bar.
it might be.
Are you sure the training center still exists, I think?
Isn't
Isn't it up and to the side?
This?
Like to the left? Oh, no. Not that. No.
No, that's Devil's Road.
Good.
It's been a while.
Good. Yeah, that's Rosa's house.
Yeah.
Oh, good. We lost Naming Way. It's okay. We name it later.
Is it in here? I know it's in this town somewhere.
Yeah.
Because we've done this before. Hi, we're going on a quest for the Nimingway.
We're gonna go find the Naming Way.
Or we're not.
There's actually no Naming Way here.
Apparently.
Apparently there
They're
is
all-
no naming. Well,
They're all on the moon.
yeah, you'll name Kane later then.
Yup.
So they're building pillow forts.
Go look it up. Literally.
Because I'm pretty sure the one in Kaipo is in the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah, the True Speed one, naming way %, exactly.
Yeah, Naming Way guide, Pixel Remaster. Yeah, cool. Where's all that? Question. I don't want the questions. Where are they? No, I don't want that. I want to know where Naming Way is. Oh, it's in Baron Castle.
That's the only place?
For that, yeah. But oh, there's a mapping way in Mist Cave apparently.
Oh. No, I think that's the DS version, isn't it?
I know, but this says it's the Pixel Remaster. I'm being lied to. Yeah, this is the. Oh, I'm so mad. I got lied to. Google lied to me. Where is Naming Way?
Was it the AI response? Because those are usually wrong but very
I
funny.
never click on it. I am literally. You could not know it was a game facts. They just lied to me.
Game facts.
There's people
How
searching
dare.
about it in Okay, no. No, it is. It's West Tower. Oh no, that's still the DS version. We don't care about the DS version. Naming Way exists in all the other versions. You silly wiki page. Know what? Only all these things are all talking about the Naming Way quest.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely the DS version.
Oh, I know, but they're like, hey, why is it not in the Pixel Remaster? No. No, please. Let's go to an actual walkthrough.
So, Mist Dragon is still working pretty much the same way here. We're defending while it's in Mist form, we're attacking while it's in Dargon form.
Oh, he's in the Devil's Road.
Jerk. Oh, that's okay. I'll get it later.
He's on the right side, apparently.
Okay, I'll go back later.
Yeah, it's fine. We have lots of opportunities to name Kane later.
Yep.
They literally added a new building. Yeah, and here's a tour of Baron. Hey, we didn't even have to donate for that. You got that for free.
Yup. Free tours. Also, these damage rolls are awful.
The game is like, yeah, we don't care what you want. We got noodle arms here.
We do.
Come on. Yeah, Kane, bringing it home. We can't rename you, but you will hit things for us, so
It's
we'll
okay.
take it.
We will eventually rename Kane. Okay, so there is no clipping, no glitching here. We are just going to waltz right into Mist, and nothing bad is going to happen. I mean, oh.
Not again.
No. At least, isn't it called something a little more obvious in this version?
Yeah, it's a bomb ring in this version, quite literally.
At least it's just called a package in the other one, and in this, it's just like, oh.
A package,
Okay.
eh?
Yeah.
Totally
yeah.
not dangerous or horrible, Deus Ex Machina thing, shifty eyes.
Yeah.
They had to shorten it to package, though.
Yes.
Oh no, something bad actually happened. What happened? Yeah. It's amazing. So yeah, in both versions of the game, Kane is kind of pushing back on you, and he says at least he's like, no, I don't want to kill her either, but I want to make sure you're committed before we go against the king's orders, because the king wanted to kill everyone. He saw the summoner's village as a threat.
He
But
saw
when-
the signs.
Yeah, he saw the signs. Also, look how cute Child Rydia is in this version. Like, she is adorable.
She is very adorable.
She's adorable in the original, but somehow they made her even more adorable. Like, you're like, that is the cutest 7-year-old I've seen in my life.
Yes. Yes.
She does
So-
a fashion.
So we'll cut off Rydia's name in the same place, so just after the guard fight.
All right.
Fabulous.
So if you want to name Rydia, now is your chance to get those donations in.
Name her. Are we doing the same Edward train here? Do we have some other cool names?
We have a lot of other cool names. We've got some really interesting ones so far, but you
Nice.
know,
Yeah.
anything is up for grabs. Just about. There's only
Mhm.
one where it's basically like, no, this could be the name.
Yeah, I definitely don't know which one that might be.
Can you
Absolutely no idea.
beat us to the punch and just tell me where the Nimingway is in this town?
This one I should be in the actual training room. Like there should actually be a training room here.
Okay.
But I'm gonna run ahead and make sure. I've just got to walk through up. Am I looking up anything on how to play the game? No, I'm
No.
letting them tell me where Namingway is. Doesn't say anything about Namingway, but I'm gonna trust the training. No, it doesn't have a door. Namingway. I'm gonna guess the inn, but I don't know.
I think it is in the inn. That's okay. We'll get a tour of Kaipo next.
Yeah, alright. There's definitely one in Kaipo. Or not in Kaipo, in that's what I mean in Kaipo.
Let's guess. It's Kaipo, isn't it?
Great. Well, it is Kaipo. Yeah, we're gonna tour. I misheard. This is so good. I love all of this. Let's see. Seeing if there's one in Damsian for lols.
No, there's definitely not one in
taking a
Damsey.
But there could be. What if they're hiding in the secret passage?
That would be impressive.
Actually, it's Anna.
Yeah, it's Anna. Anna's our naming way.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously it's nothing in Mount Hobbs. Nobody likes you in Mount Hobbs. Go away.
Yeah, there is not a naming way here. If only I had actually had time to, check these.
Imagine
I-
having time.
Imagine having time. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it!
Okay, so what is Cecil's name supposed to be?
Cecil's name is E.T.
Both capitalized?
Yes.
Okay. So E. Period.
Oh, I get it. I was like, what does that stand for? I'm a goose. Steppy, 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 step.
Steppy.
Gotta do the steppy, steppy.
Okay, and for Rydia?
Rydia's name is... Where'd it go?
Heck,
Rydia's
that's
name is Jeff.
so...
Jeff.
I love it. I love it. I love it whenever Jeff comes into marathons. You're just like, yeah.
Thanks for the Earthbound memes.
Yeah.
All right. We have renamed characters. We're in there.
Now this is a true speedrun.
We will not do Rosa skips.
Don't do as Natara does. Be better.
We are going to pick up that ether on the way out.
Yeah.
And we're going to go grab ourselves an old man.
Don't grab an old man. They're fragile.
Tella can take it. It's fine.
Tella will take it.
Wait, because this is the Pixel remaster and they've redone a lot of things, does that make this Nutella?
Stop. No. That's it. No. Amazing.
How dare you?
It was perfect. I'm only angry because it was so good. I don't get angry if they're not amazing.
Yay!
How you know you did the pun correctly?
All right, so we are going to do things a little bit differently here. We are going to fight things if we get this formation, if we get 2 vile shells and 2 fishies, or if we get 3 fishies. Which will only last for, like, the first part of this cave anyway, so it's fine.
Hey, here's a question. Why don't you just turn the encounters off?
There is a run for that. It's a pretty memey run, honestly.
I actually really want to learn that one.
It's almost exactly the same, except you also turn the XP up all the way, and then you just don't need to fight as many doors to get Kane to a higher level. It's fine.
Love it. Love it.
I always liked the apple seeds where you just, stuff all the characters full of all the apples, and
right.
then you don't need to worry about fighting anything.
There
Yeah,
is a
exactly. in
randomizer for
Enterprise.
this game, also for this version
There
of the
is.
game, and it is pretty dang good. Game Boy has done quite a lot of work on it. I know they had a
Yeah.
tourney like last winter.
Yeah, Falcon Dive. It's called. It's super fun. I was having a lot of fun playing it, and then I stopped doing most things because I got real life got involved. But yeah, it's amazing. Definitely recommend that if you've played Free Enterprise and like it and want to try something similar yet different. Try Falcon Dive.
Yes. Was it last year or the year before BGG and I showcased it here?
I feel like it was last year.
Yeah, I don't remember. Like, legit, I do not remember.
Yeah, I say Falcon Dive, and Infinius is like, someone say Falcon Dive. In fact, we did. Yeah, we're giving it a good shout out. And and if you like, randomizers and haven't tried Free Enterprise, I highly recommend that one too. Really super fun. It's one of the open world randomizers, and it's for FF4. Unlike there are some randomizers which are more locked in, you're going the path of the plot, but things are randomized as you go. Also, a really good and valid thing, but you need to state which type it is. But yeah, it's great.
Ambushes.
Hey, well. Yeah, we are going to stop for 2 items here, if I remember correctly. We are still going to get that Darkness Sword, but we're also going to pick up, I think it's an Hourglass?
Yes, we
Or
are.
is it yeah. So we're going to pick up those 2 items coming up in this room for, future fights. So there's the Hourglass. So Margie, while we're kind of walking through picking up treasures, talk to us.
So we had some donations earlier for names. We had $40 from Leggy Starscream for the 40 fights in the previous run. It says $40 for 40 fights, as promised. Donations going to name the Verona's party after my 4 wonderful partners, the most fitting way I could. Demi the tank, Natara with the nuke, MXZV, the eventual demon, Soko the robot, I guess? Good luck, RPGC, and great job, Natara.
Thank you.
Then we had a $40 donation from Natara that says 40 encounters means $40. Thanks FF4 for being as cursed as usual. No thanks for Tello though. He knows what he did. Thanks everyone for all your support. Heart.
That was in caps.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we had $5 from Snyder EC3. And no comment there, but that went towards naming Rydia Jeff and then some other names that you can see if you go and do naming incentives. Please donate for names. We have lots of them.
All right, so I threw on Hades armor, which I picked up in a chest, and I threw on that Shadow Sword. We unequipped Tello, we unequipped Rydia, because they're going to take a little nap towards the end of this fight. And Rydia might take a nap sooner than that. But
yeah,
similarly, so we don't have any dancing daggers. But similarly, we're going to leave Tello alive for a little while because we want to knock down those tentacles as quickly as possible because the same mechanic exists here that exists in the SNES version. The first tentacle goes down in 3 hits and the remaining ones go down in 2. And yeah, Octomammoth is fast until you knock down those tentacles.
Yeah, and one of the sad things about the Pixel Remaster, for me, because you don't, glitch into a place you shouldn't be yet, you don't get those extra items, so Rydia and Edward are, as at least early game, as useful as they are in every version, or in most versions, which is sad. I love having characters which usually you're like, they're dead, whatever. Get them to be the stars for a bit, but that's okay. They'll do other things, I'm sure. Rydia will. Edward, maybe not so much.
Yeah, basically. Edward will be a little bit useful during the Fabul Gauntlet. That's about it. A little bit useful.
Vaguely useful.
Okay, Tella is going to go down. He's going to take a nappy poo. And we're just going to let Cecil finish out this fight.
You got this, Cecil.
He can do it.
Yeah, early game, Cecil does a lot of work.
Yup.
There's a reason he's earned getting actual armor, unlike, you know, in the SNES version.
Uh-huh.
We're like, you don't need armor, you're fine.
But yeah, similarly, the Shadow Blade is doing a little extra damage because of Octomammoth's Holy Elemental. So, is good.
Love doing damage.
Okay, so we're gonna watch some stuff happen. Because, you know, everything is totally fine. Nothing terrible is happening here, I swear.
Yeah, they're totally fine. They're just raining some. It's just fireworks. Hey, you did great, Danzian. Have some fireworks. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they're all sleeping, and while they're asleep, we're just gonna go borrow some stuff from the basement here.
That's so nice. I'm
It's
sure
a
they'd
really
love
big
to share.
party.
Yeah, it's a really great party. Yeah, did y'all know there was a secret treasure room here? Because let me tell you, stuff like this was stuff I didn't know playing casually, and then I get into like randomizers even. And because it wasn't even the speed run that taught me about that, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll take free loot. I love treasure.
This is fine. They're sleeping. They're all sleeping. Just
All
like
having
before.
a little nap. A little nappy bye.
Unfortunately, during a lot of these kind of scripted fights, you can't speed it up. However, when you have dialogue, instead of not being able to do anything in a battle the same way you can with the SNES, you can actually speed up the battle dialogue by mashing the same buttons. Honestly, you can mash like all the heckin' buttons in this game to speed up dialogue and go through stuff, and it's kind of nice.
That's so good.
Especially for the stuff where you have to choose, because this game defaults to no. And
gosh.
if I mash down, I don't accidentally push yes. Or no, whatever I'm supposed to push.
Yeah.
I don't push the wrong thing. But Edward's still a spoony bard. Tella's gonna run away. He doesn't need us.
Hi, Tella.
Rydia is gonna be the most grown-up person in the room.
Which is terrifying because she's 7 and should be given no responsibility and should just be given some candy and a nap.
Yep.
A real nap. Oh my god, I'm a monster.
Wow.
I'll leave now, sorry. I mean a real human nap.
I'd like a real human nap. Can I have that?
Same.
What? Buy one nap, please.
I'm awake for the next 5 hours, for sure. And I'm in Eastern time. Being an adult is just wanting a nap all the time.
Essentially.
Yep, true story.
So we're going to head over to Antlion Cave, same shtick. However, we're going to be picking up quite a few more treasures than Natara did when they were going through.
Yeah. No treasures, only paladin.
Also,
If we
the
played this
hovercraft is so
Then it could have nap time afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
And again with the ambushes. Why, game? Why do you hate me?
FF4, why are you FF4ing so hard?
I should put things back on ready. Oops, not order, please. Equipment, please. Thank you. So, the deal with Antlion is we technically don't really need Rydia. We don't really need to worry about the fact that he counters physical attacks. But Rydia has gained a couple of levels because of all of the fishies that we fought in the watery cave place with Tella. So, we're going to take advantage of that and throw some chocobos at Antlion when we get to it. But first, we're going to pick up more items. And then more items. Especially that emergency exit so that I do not have to walk back out of here afterwards. It's great. Game is like, sorry for all those ambushes. Here's some preemptives.
Yeah. No, it's like, oh, we're so sorry about those ambushes. Would you like another? I heard you wanted...
That's okay.
Yeah.
We're not in Zot yet.
You could be.
I wish we were already in Zot.
Yeah, that'd be great. Zot's much... Yeah, we didn't reach Zot in mine. We didn't reach any tower in my category.
Rather Zot than Babel. So
Yeah, yeah. Which Babel? We have multiple.
lower.
If you don't like this Babel, have another. Yeah, yeah. Let's be clear, they're both kind of annoying, but
All right, so
some
we're
more-
gonna
yeah, lower.
we're gonna throw some chocobos until Jeff meets her untimely end. And if Edward lives, hey, it's great. If Edward dies, hey, whatever. No, she got a whole chocobo off. Thanks, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, you're so good. Yeah, unlike here, we can't dodge the physical damage. It's just we have to do physical damage, so we're gonna get counters. So, but thankfully, all of those attacks do nothing to Cecil. So it's just a matter of, do we kill Antlion before Edward dies? And if he dies, oh no.
I'm fine with this.
Yeah, oh no.
Still better Deadward than Hideward. Him getting a little bit of extra XP for Bull Gauntlet is not the worst thing to happen, but
It's Napward.
No. No, Deadward, not Napward. Deadward is faster because yeah. Well, actually, Napward is Deadward, so that's good. Better than Hideward.
all right, we got our Sam Ruby. We're gonna exit out of here, and we're gonna cut off Edward and Rosa's names after Seahag.
Also, I love that Pixel Remaster has all the items that got cut out of the US Super Nintendo version.
I
So you can
know.
actually have an exit item, which it gives you in this cave to just get out. It's bliss. It's absolute bliss.
It is. It's pretty great. Not gonna lie.
Mhm. You could walk faster than this hovercraft.
I
is
know. I hate this hovercraft.
going.
At least it's easier to control than an actual hovercraft.
That's
Actually, I've
debatable.
Yeah.
Especially with me at the helm here.
You're doing great.
Whee!
You're doing great, dear.
It's totally fine.
And that's
Hey,
the
Rosa, how
last
you
moment to put in the donations for names, right?
Yeah, because as soon as we're
Yeah.
done with Seahag, we're gonna go back and name these peoples.
Also, I want to note, when you had the option to give items, you still had the bomb ring. So I just have this picture in my head of Cecil just going around every time and just being like, bomb ring. And just leaving this path of flame. Baron doesn't need to do anything. Because Cecil just doesn't think, hey, I've got this bomb ring. Maybe I should get rid of it. And it just keeps exploding. Oh, gosh.
Tosses in the ocean. That's why later things happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get like the silly car music, the clown car music going. It's just like...
It's the Benny Hill theme.
Yes, that's it. The Benny Hill theme while you're just running from town to town. Boom.
Unfortunately, we don't have a most accurate spot, nor do we have dancing daggers. So we're just gonna hope Edward doesn't miss.
Yeah, just like Tella doesn't miss. Oh my god, Cecil proposed with a bomb ring, true story. Casual Geek Dave knows what's real. Oh my gosh.
That proposal was fire, yo.
We did it. We didn't miss.
Yeah!
Yay!
Anna. Can you stay? Can you take Edward and maybe stay instead?
Yeah, Edward, sacrifice yourself and bring back Anna. She would be a much better fighter. I'm sure of it. Okay.
Cornden advises me that Cecil doesn't have the brain cells to consider the bomb ring. He's the orange cat. Which, fair. Friend.
Okay, let's get Edward's name.
All right. Let me double check. And Edward's name is Nobuo. Nobuo.
Love it.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Love it. After, I'm assuming, Nobuo Uematsu, the composer for most of these early Final Fantasies.
And for Rosa?
And for Rosa, we have... that was the old one. The new Rosa is Enix. Enix.
Love it. Nobuo Enix.
Good enough. Okay, we're good. Let's get out of
E.T.
here.
and Enix, the dream team.
Yep. One more time with this. Well, okay, not one more time. One more time for now with the slow hovercraft.
Nope, we'll never see it again. RPG Chick promised me this is the last time with the hovercraft. You heard
No,
it here.
last time for now. No.
Nope, she said last time, that's it.
No.
There's no way she would betray me and use the hovercraft again later.
No.
There's absolutely no betrayal whatsoever, either here or in Final Fantasy IV.
Oh
Nope.
my god, she's just acting the theme. I can't argue with that. She's being thematically correct.
She learned it from Kane.
Oh god. Better Kane than Edward.
Gosh.
Or actually, sorry, better Kane than Tella. We're gonna blow stuff up. It'll work, I promise. Oh no, it didn't work. That was a really good effect. I didn't notice that when I played this game, how good that melt the wall effect was.
Yeah.
This is high def up in here.
Mm-hmm.
We got them real. This game has so many pixels. Taps the side.
I was gonna say, are we gonna run here, or are we just gonna let all 4 skeletons attack us?
It's a dance party. It's the undead dance party.
Apparently.
Steppy.
Steppy. Hey, so can you manipulate the Yank fight here, or is it just...
Nope, this is just pray that it's not 5 turns.
Gotcha. You don't randomly pause and hope that was... you did right?
Honestly, I would prefer that right now.
Right?
Those damage rolls are pretty terrible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, Yang, what are we doing? 3 or 4?
Come on. I have faith in you, Yang. My faith has been broken.
Womp womp.
I'll never trust again.
I will say one of the good things about this versus SNES, and I think I'm right, I could be wrong, is between the goblins and Mom Bomb, Yang does recover his HP. So like if the fight takes a little bit longer, it's not as awful. Alright, so we are going to hit Mom Bomb until she is ready to explode into the little bomblets. At which point we will use that hourglass we picked up, we will stop them in time, and we will destroy them.
Destroy them.
Okay, so that's what I was waiting for. So now, the hourglass. You can defend. We're gonna kick. We're gonna cure Cecil. We're gonna let Rydia hold down the ground, and we're gonna Dark Fuse.
Someone's got to do it.
It's fine.
So Rydia is also a dragoon. Got
Yes.
Listen, that floor will get away if you don't stop it.
It's true.
it. I know, right? Just constantly trying to escape.
Honestly, as long as Edward doesn't die, I'm happy because it means he gets a
Yeah.
little bit more HP for the gauntlet.
Yep. Because he's definitely going to be super useful there.
Could be a
50
lot
eyes.
worse.
Bless his heart. Rydia doesn't need the XP. She is not going to be in any fight with the XP that she's got now.
All right, so we're
The next-
going to strip down Cecil. We're going to strip down Rosa. And we're going to throw bow and arrow onto Edward and heal up a little bit just in case. Because, things are scary sometimes.
Things want to hit you, and we don't like that.
Yes. So the reason we're stripping down Cecil, except for his sword, is because Kane will do a little bit more damage that way, and Cecil's speed will also be faster. Naked warriors in this game are faster than clothed warriors in this game for some reason.
And you say in this game as if it's not real life.
I mean, I could definitely run faster in my birthday suit than I can in a full suit of armor.
Yeah, I mean, pants are restrictive. No one needs pants. I say in cozy pajama pants.
Cozy pajama pants.
Yeah, plate mail's heavy. It's true. Yeah, Rosa's in front. Go, Rosa. On the bridge,
Second best
really?
girl.
Come on. Who's the best girl?
Rydia.
I mean, Rydia was my favorite, and then I played so much Free Enterprise, I'm like, no, it's Rosa now. I'm sorry. I'm converted. Rosa's just like, who do I want to bring to Zeromus? Rydia or Rosa? And the answer is they're not in competition with each other, but I'm not going to dismiss Rosa if I have her, and there's a good chance I dismiss Rydia. Adamant shorts. Oh my god. That's why Adamant's truly so miraculous, because it's light and strong.
Not me over here picking up JP items, don't mind me.
Nope, definitely not.
Listen, you need those.
Yep, very much so.
She's like, no, I really do. No joke. Don't worry. Yeah, and don't worry, 30 years later, we're still leaving the ladies behind, even though we know by now they're incredibly useful.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to use some of those items we picked up to kill some of these harder fights, because these fights, like, is this doable? Absolutely. But it is going to be faster this way, and if you happen to kill the captain, you do get extra experience. I don't think it's really required.
No, it's not required, but if you happen to be quick enough and do enough damage, it's fun.
Yeah, you take the wins. So like with the version you saw if you were here for our last game, this has 6 fights. Again, I believe they still have it coded, so this is random encounters. So Edward will go and hide if he gets to critical HP, and we might have some ways to heal him, but we generally don't have the time or the inclination to bother.
Nope.
So we hope we don't have to.
Very much hope I don't have to. At least not until the last 2 fights.
I got it.
After
Yeah, it's last 2 fights for the Super Nintendo as well. It's like, do I want him to die then? No. Can I manage it then?
Yup.
Most likely.
I was like, where are my Arctic wings again? Also, enjoy that remastered music, because it is fairly wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Didn't they get Uematsu back to remix at all?
I know he participated in it, so yes. I don't know if he did like full original recompositions though.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I don't know if he's the one who did the remixes or not. Of course he did the originals, but yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Thanks, Edward.
Edward, take him on for the team.
Helping, helping.
This is like the most useless Edward has ever been. Just
Now that I don't
FYI.
believe. He has absolutely been more useless. Is he being very useless? Absolutely. The most useless? That's a freaking high bar. Oh, that was nice though. That
Yes.
wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's at 4 whole HP. That's like 3 more than he needs.
It's fine.
Yeah, he's done now. He can go for his nappy.
Yup. Very, very, very long nappy.
Yeah, the 4. I seem to recall the 4 Fiends theme in this is fire.
Four Fiends theme in this is pretty good. I prefer
Oh,
the
no,
Distant Worlds version personally.
Fair. I'm mixing it up with the FF14 versions. Oh,
Yeah, the
some of those are-
FF14 versions are so good.
I was gonna say which one. They have like 4 different versions of it. Oh, come
Final
on, you can hit for
Fantasy
higher than...
IV?
Yeah, right?
Thank you.
Ooh, you actually got the 0 though.
I did.
Nice.
Got to skip Kane's last sentence.
Yeah. No more talking for you, Kane. You're being a meanie. We don't have to listen to meanies. We're choosing to walk away. And by walk away, I mean take a nap and not listen. Oh my god, how passive aggressive would that be to just lie down and just literally go to sleep? Like,
I'd
power
now like to
move.
try this.
Yeah. I'm too light a sleeper to be able to do this and too afraid of like unnecessary conflict, but oh, the idea of it is just such a power move.
But
you
being
have
the
to be,
light
like-
sleeper is the perfect way to do it because then you know exactly how aggravated the person is getting.
Yeah, what you do is instead of closing your eyes, you actually just maintain eye contact while you're lying there, like just staring. Like you're a cat, basically.
Yeah, right? A cat has never stared passive aggressively at me.
No, never.
That's a lie. Making sure I don't have a cat right now. Ooh.
I'm surprised my co-host isn't in here.
Oh, shouldn't she?
She
Oh, no.
she came in earlier and then she
Yeah.
disappeared.
Rude. She'll be back the instant the run's done.
Oh yeah. She'd be like, even though BGG fed me, you could totally feed me again.
Yeah, feed me again? Yeah. One of my cats would be down here doing the same, except add some yowling. Hello, excuse me. Excuse me. Person in my house? Could you please feed me? I've never been fed.
Not
Don't
ever.
worry about this food dish I just emptied. I've never been fed. Please, hello? Hello? I can scream louder. We're like, oh god, please stop. Okay, so team, not successful at all. I wanted to say they were partially successful, but in fact they were literally not successful. Not only did the crystal get stolen, Rosa also got kidnapped by Golbez, the new captain of the Red Wings, and that was pretty mean.
Yup.
How dare.
Ooh, Bacchus.
All right, we're
Love that.
gonna go to the naming way.
Yes. If they're in the same spot.
It better be.
God, I was using stop telling
Oops.
us where the naming ways were. Oh, hi Sheila. Hi Sheila.
Okay. So, what is Yang's name?
All right, so Yang's name is Sabin. S-A-B-I-N.
Love it.
But I can't suplex a train in this game.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, that made me really sad in 14 where you couldn't suplex the train.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah, I was like, I can't play this game anymore. I can't play this MMO and I'm obsessed with because you didn't do this meme thing. I'm out.
Mhm. Cancel my
That's-
sub.
Cancel my sub. That's a
Oh.
lie.
Now we have Nothing Bad Ever Happens on an RPG Boat Part 2.
Uh-huh,
Yep.
uh-huh.
Bye. Oh, she's still Sabin's wife in this version? That's weird.
Yeah.
Ugh. There's at least one version where they name her Sheila. So, like, respect for Sabin's wife, Yang's wife, but it's Sheila.
Yup. I think it's only the DS that does that.
I don't care. It's the one version where it's correct over everything else.
Oh, I agree.
Okay, so we're boating. Look at how nice the water is. I find that in the Pixel remasters. The water is always so nice.
It is. I enjoy the water graphics in this.
It's so pretty.
It would be a shame if something were to disturb our peace.
Yeah, it'd be fine. I'm sure Dark Knight Cecil won't do one last act of villainy and push Yang off the boat.
No, of course not.
Totally fine. It's still the travel, your modes of travel in 4 are still much more dependable than in 5. Where as soon as you get a new one, you're like, oh no, because you know it's happened. It's gonna happen. They said shiver me timbers and holy mackerel.
Yup.
Localization teams are kind of great, actually.
What the carp?
What the carp? Okay, so Rydia, sorry, you're gonna get knocked over. You're 6. Your balance bad. You're lighter. It happens. But don't worry, we'll definitely see her again. Unlike in Paladin Present 5, he was still pushed.
It's even more obvious that he was pushed in this version.
It really is. Oh my god. Chat coming in with hot takes, being like, this game is all about awful people sacrificing others to protect themselves. Edward definitely threw Anna in front of him. Cecil pushes Yang. Stella petrifies the children. You're like, oh my god, you're right. This
I
game is
have
just yeah, go ahead.
I played this game as a child and I thought Tella was pretty petrifying, so...
It's true, though. Oh, God. Oh, hey, this sound looks familiar.
Just a little bit.
Oh, hey, you actually go by weapons.
Yes, so we're gonna get 2 flame rods, a crossbow, and other stuff. 2 wizard hats and a light shield. So the flame rods and the wizard hats are pretty much for the same purpose, to increase my magic power so that my magic users down the line and through the rest of the game can do a little bit more damage.
True.
I don't know if there's a Nimue in this sound.
I think there is. Oh no, where I thought it was I thought it was in the inn and it was on the like cafe floor. I was convinced there was one there, so maybe that's where it is in every other version.
Let me take a quick look.
I'll take a peek. But if not, we know where they are in Baron now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But should I close them just in case?
We'll give it a sec. We can close it last second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me.
So if you've got any last second
there
donation...
they are.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Too late.
But we do have other names, so... you know.
Yes. Okay, so what is Palom's name?
Let me refresh real quick, and Palom is named Morsel, Morsel.
That's Leggy's, the one of the cats that Leggy lives with. I can't call him Leggy's cat because he is not Leggy's cat, but he loves Leggy very much, as he should.
And then Porum?
Porum is Celly, Celly.
The other cat in their house, who is also very sweet.
Thank you
They're
for
both-
not naming them the exact same thing.
Yeah, that would suck if all your characters were named something. It was funny and I loved it.
It was kind of funny.
It's hilarious.
Alright, so we're gonna sell a whole bunch of junk. I'm gonna try not to sell the wrong thing. And then we're gonna buy some potions. We're gonna buy some high potions, and we're gonna buy some Phoenix Downs. And then we're gonna equip, and we're gonna give you a better sword, but we're gonna leave you naked otherwise.
Naked and a sword. Love that for Cecil. You can walk out that way? Oh my god.
It's great.
That's so good. I wonder if you can do that in the other versions. I'm booting up. I'm sorry. I gotta I gotta know.
Natara has to play test this.
I've got an old Free Enterprise seed, which I've just been using for like testing movement because you walk double the speed and all the locations are the same that way. I'll let you know what I figure out. Like no word of a lie, just booted it up, being like, no way. We're walking to Mount Ordeals anyways. I got a minute.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I'm coming up from the underground. I'm right there. I love how like you play these games in not intended ways, and then you just find things, and you're just like, oh, I went up. That's the wrong way. Okay. Hey, Mysidius, up. Also, we didn't beat Boop, and I'm gonna have to fix that. No, there's no way out there.
Womp womp.
I'm gonna see if I can go the back way. It's out of the way, but I just want to see if that's possible. No, that's Super Nintendo discrimination right there. Okay. Yeah. Oh, listen, I finished that seed. I was a good bean and finished before Speedrun Ragnarok, as if a multi-world seed is under my control. I always forget that Mylon has Scarmiglione has a yellow cloak in this. It's lovely.
Yeah, the whole, I guess, poison thing. I don't know. I don't know why yellow earth poison. Sure. Yep. All of that.
Death?
It's totally applicable and amazing, but I always forget it. I'm so used to the purple.
Yeah.
Well, I always associate yellow with Valvalis or Barbaricia.
Yeah.
They're sharing. They're just good pals, and they wanted to match, so they're both put on their yellow cloak. And you know what? Love that. Sometimes you just gotta match a pal.
Yay!
Right.
Yeah.
Picking up
sense.
Tella, coming down the wrong way on the mountain. Always fun.
Okay, I brought this up. I didn't bring it up in my run, but in previous attempts I have. How did Tella get there? Because when we get to the mountain ourselves, there's a firewall in the way. We literally needed someone with magic to get out of the way. So is that firewall like auto-generating? And even if it is, Tella is literally coming down from the mountain. It's like, what is happening here? There are so many things which are saying Tella does not have a clue. He's just wandering around being like, I'm totally fine. I'm out for revenge. I'm going to get this thing, and just wandering in circles.
He's the one who set the firewall.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. No, he's the one who usually calls Anna to get the password for the firewall.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Leggy Starscream, he teleported.
Boo.
Yeah.
I'm booing you for saying it and Leggy for writing it.
Yay!
Y'all know what you did. I am the designated booer of puns and terrible jokes.
I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
But that was a great joke.
Yeah, that's why I had to boo it.
You
If I
said
don't
was
boo it, it's
terrible.
fine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those are synonymous when it comes to jokes.
I see.
Yeah, terrible means great.
Okay, so we're gonna have you attack. We're going to use a bomb fragment to get rid of these zombies. And we're gonna twin cast and pray.
I love that. Love that for all of us.
Basically, Tella and E.T. are there to heal and smack Scarmiglione a couple of times.
And look pretty. Don't forget. They're there to
And look pretty, right? Yes, of course.
Okay, Eggplant Wiz coming into the chat saying what I said in the last run. I'm not the only person who thinks this. The fact that you walk in, they're like, no, we won't help you. You killed our people. But here, have 2 5-year-olds. It's not, no! That is child abuse. Don't do it. Anyways, that's all.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
Alright, so we're gonna swap. And
Okay, now you're gonna throw the trash can, right?
yeah, that's totally
Yeah.
a thing you can do in this game.
Yeah. I'm ready. Oh, are you gonna turn people into pigs?
No.
You just hit a child.
I did.
Wow. The guy. My other part of that theory that I have is that the elder actually is hoping you will kill the children.
I mean, have you
Aw.
seen the way that
I
Paladin
died.
behaves?
Yay.
I see that. You got murdered.
I did. Thanks,
Good thing this quick
Scarmiglione.
saved.
Yep.
But it's like, yeah, he said there's no reason. There's no other smart, rational reason why that adult would send these two 5-year-olds with someone he knows to be a vicious murderer. Like, I'm sorry. And then theRPGchick's helping. What the heck? What the hecky wacky?
It's fine. It's totally fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Totally. This is RNG manip, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I should be smart and, like, quick save.
I don't understand. What is the save button? Your game has autosaves. You don't need to save.
Can't save, gotta go fast.
Yeah, exactly.
But the quick saves.
Yeah, I know. They're so good. Can my video game please have quick saves? Well, Natara, you have to come into the late aughts, and maybe you can have a quick save as a treat. If you stay in the 90s and the late 80s, I'm sorry. You gotta deal with it. It's okay, I get to skip a third of the game by doing 64 stairs. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get other perks.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
totally fine.
Yep.
You do a steppy.
Yeah, I do absolutely do a steppy.
Steppy.
There were no safe states in my run, and you can't prove it. It was after my timer stopped, okay? That was a legitimate run. I could put on a leaderboard if it wasn't like 15 minutes slower in my PB.
It's totally fine. Totally fine.
Yeah, it's steppy %. It's the new name. Hey, Final Fantasy IV speedrunning Discord, of which that exists for both of our games, same Discord. Hey, we're changing the name of this category. Now steppy. It's a little harder to write, but trust me, it's gonna do it.
Steppy % is where you have to actually talk to all the dancers.
God. I want it. I gotta run it. But see, how you have to go pretty far in the game to talk to all those like dancers.
It's true.
Is there a dancer on the moon?
No.
I don't think so.
Unfortunately not. But
See, well, that's not unfortunate. That means it's a shorter run.
but we did just heal up Scarmiglione completely by,
Love
elixiring
that.
him.
Love that. You're helping, and Scarmiglione was like, that was so nice, actually. I'm not going to fight you. I'm just going to leave.
Exactly.
You definitely didn't do a murder to a poor undead creature who just wanted a hug.
Yeah, not at all.
Then he should have gone and seen Octomom, because Octomom wants to hug you with all the tentacles.
God. Okay, fighting time.
We are going to do this legit. Sorry.
You're getting the text of shame, except it's the text of shame. It's not of shame because it's literally intended.
But I
Love
can
that.
go fast through that.
Stop rubbing it in. It's like, you made your choice. You know what version you chose to play.
All right, chat. Now we have new parts of the game.
Heck yeah. Yeah, good news, everyone. If you've stuck around for both of the Paladin percents, you get a bonus game incentives, which is another 2 hours, 3 hours, I think, in this game of extra cool stuff.
At
It's
the
never
rate-
been seen before.
At the rate
Showcased
we're
here.
going, it's going to be like 5 hours.
No! There's no way. I have faith.
Oh, if we have 5 hours, I have some donations.
Yes, please read donations.
So we had $100 from Anonymous.
Ooh.
No comment, but that went $55.56 to the Langrisser 2 HD Route E. Enter the Temple of Muscle. And
Love it.
then the rest of it went to the Citus Alpha Showcase, the Hidden Songs.
Ooh.
Ooh, Ooh, that's awesome. How much is left on those?
Those I can tell you in a moment.
Absolutely.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doo.
I'm here to just
The
make
hidden
it
song. Yes. So the hidden song showcase is at $44.44 out of 100, but the Enter Temple of Muscle is met. So believe Aerie is running that
Ooh.
tomorrow.
Are we gonna turbo flex?
Always.
No, it's piano flex. It's piano flex. I know my RPGs.
Ooh.
No flex. Oh, wait,
Then
wrong
we
fantasy.
We had $5 from Leggy Sark Scream, no comment.
Mhm.
But that went to the naming for Palom and Porum for Stellian Morsel, and then also $3 towards naming Edge Autha.
Okay. I'm sure there's something very clever there. I just don't understand, and I'm ready for it.
And then we had $25 from Casual Geek Dave, who says Final Fantasy is good, RPGchick, Natara, and Margie is good, Charity is good. And that went towards naming Palom Briefs, but came in after it was already closed.
Oh no.
Sad.
Like, just barely missed the cutoff.
Yeah, the danger of attempting to snipe. We appreciate
Sorry,
the
Casual
donation.
Geek Dave.
Yeah, we appreciate the donation so much, though.
And there are still names open, and that you could snipe and probably have time. So, please donate. All the money goes to an amazing cause to take this and mental health. Oh, it just came through.
What?
Nah, the
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, the system. Yeah, it's one
Yeah.
of those. Yeah, it's that sucks when that happens. But it's like, no, I did it ages ago. The system just decided to hold on to it until it was too late.
Oh.
Yeah. Sad.
Also, on my me chat, I'm just trying to get Cecil to level 19.
Okay, I've had the meme explained to me. The owl, the edges being named Alda. It's a meme. It's a picture of like Shadow the Hedgehog.
I see.
Yeah. Except it's just Ow the Edge. I got it. I learned a thing. I am hip with the kids and their meat.
Skippity toilet?
Yeah, skibbity toilet. And then, well, skibbity your toilet. Wait. What am I promising?
I'm concerned.
I don't know if I missed that about being in the classroom or not.
Yeah,
Actually knowing what the memes are.
I'm being yelled at. Chat is just like the tire. Am I getting banned? Did I just? Oh no!
Quick, we need a Gen Z to explain this.
Please, we're all old in here. Ban Natara. God, you know it's bad when Sparkover's banning you. You know what? Fair. Yeah, I'm the Rizzler, no cap.
I understood
Exactly.
half of that sentence.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, I definitely understood half. I think I understand the other half. I definitely know what no cap means. Listen, old guy Rambler, great. Unbanned. Oh, I got unbanned! Yay! It's a 3-steppy process to ban. Listen, if y'all didn't see the ET run from, I'm gonna say yesterday, but it could have been this morning. My memory, it's been a long day for me. But like, that was so good, and the best part, like, it was a good run. Let's be clear, it was a tiny run, but just ET does this dance, and it's a steppy. It was very cute, and I'm just, it's my meme now, and I'm not sorry.
Steppy.
Yeah. Steppy.
All right.
Oh, hey, it's a
What
video
level?
game. I believe what's happening here is we're leveling up Cecil. When you change to Paladin, you lose all of the levels. You go back to a baby level 1. But that's amazing because Cecil's baby level 1 still starts at 600 HP. You can start with gear for him if you bought it in Mysidia, and he has the experience growth as if he were really level 1 with the experience cost and like gift and what have you from the enemies at a much later place. So you can get levels pretty quick, and we don't want the other people getting levels. They're tired. They need a nap.
It's fine.
How many characters in this game taking naps?
A lot. Characters are old.
It's what the people who made this game appreciate the value of a nap. They're just like, yeah, kids will play this. I'll be thinking about the nap I'm getting later.
I mean, I can appreciate that now as an adult.
Yeah.
2 naps.
When you're a kid, you're just like, why would I go for a nap? Nap is for children and old people. And then you get older, you're like, it's me. I'm old people.
I am nap.
You can take my nap from my like cold hands. Like, my goodness, I want it. Nap time is great time.
After the whole legend, we're gonna cut off Tella's name.
We're gonna cut off who? Sorry, Tella.
Tella, yeah.
Okay, got it.
So after the
Oh, hey.
legend goes away,
Mm-hmm.
since the Nimingwayan Baron is on the other side of Serpent Road, we'll be right there, so we can just name him.
All right.
Look at this legend with bounty and grace. Calm down there. Calm down. You're like some fancy. Someone had a prophecy, and they're like, this prophecy, and someone else was like, that's not flowery enough. I got you. That can't go on a sword. We have to fix this.
Let's make it more florid so it will take up more space, and then we'll have to make the sword bigger.
I would like it if the sword was bigger. Would
Yep.
do more
So-
damage.
Yeah, right? So we went to the mountain, and the elder was like, either you're going to, not find what you're doing, and basically he expects the mountain to claim you. Or, you really try, and maybe he'll help you. But you actually became a paladin when a voice talked to you in a mountain, and you came back and he went, oh heck. You actually are good. You're telling the truth. You're like so good. This holy mountain made you a paladin. So we're gonna trust you. And so they're like, hey, you can have this free path to Baron. And Tella and Cecil are like, yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna do a thing. And the 2 5-year-olds are like, we're coming too. And the elder's like, no, you're not. You're 5. And you're like, oh, now you care. And the kids are like, no, we're coming.
Road trip.
Yeah. So twins, come with you. Let's do it.
All right, what's
Tella-
Tella's name?
Tell us the name.
Tella's name is Edward.
Yes, you're welcome.
Wow.
I realized I could do that in mine when I was doing my run. I was like, I can't name Tella. I got y'all. So all y'all, aka Prof Ness, who are naming folks Edward in my run, you're welcome.
How dare you?
Yeah, you love it. Don't pretend. You love it. I feel old. I don't know who Dan Olsen is. Anyway. People in chat are like, yeah, someone will explain it. So anyways, you go to the inn, you're looking for a way to get into Baron Castle because, reasons. That's where the king is and stuff. And you find Yang, and you're like, hey, Yang, we found you. You're okay. I pushed you, but you're fine. And he's like, oh, no, it's Revenge Tour, baby. And he attacks you. You're like, oh, heck.
Revenge Tour. That's why when he's back attack, he goes all the way around the world to kick you.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yes.
if anyone can kick you, it's him.
All right, so this fight is technically a time fight, so it's 2 kicks and then a turn from Cecil. And then
Mhm.
Yang is like, oh. Okay, so 1 turn, and then 2 turns, and then we hit him and he's like, ah, I died. I didn't really though.
You killed Yang, you monster.
I know, terrible.
You had to finish the job. I mean, you already pushed him off the boat, but he survived, right? So
But we're paladin now. We can't be pushing people off of boats anymore. That was our old life.
Yeah, there's no way. We'd never push someone off a boat now.
Yeah, because it obviously doesn't work. Shifty eyes.
Yeah. Oh my god. Dan Olsen's a Canadian. People are recommending people from my country. I love this. I'm not distracted. You're distracted. Anyway. I have people in the background who, when I'm asking these questions, they're DMing me and being like, so this is what you're not understanding. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Y'all are so nice.
So we have our
Making
Baron
me-
key. We can actually get into the lock stuff.
You can bomb ring bear. I'm never letting that go.
No, please don't.
Oh gosh. Yeah, a lot of this gear is much better. Again, they locked it away so you couldn't get it when you were here the first time. And some of it, like, we're gonna give some of the stuff, you'd be like, no, that's for Yang. We're gonna give it to Cecil and stuff too, because it has a better agility, and I think it gives a strength boost too. So like, yes, the defense isn't as good, but we're speedrunning. If we're getting hit like that, we have bigger problems.
Yes. We do want to do that, and then we want to do that.
And now we run through. This place is a pain in the butt. In randomizer. In vanilla, it's not so bad, but it's very loopy and windy with lots of enemies.
The enemies here always felt really, like, well, not really difficult, but unexpectedly difficult.
Yeah.
It's like an extra step up of mean. You're like, whoa, this is just below. King, what are you keeping under the castle? Come on.
Those alligators that attack you twice.
Yeah, right?
I hate the alligator so much.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're really mean. Yeah, it's like you have these elite soldiers and yet you still have this infestation underneath. That's obviously on purpose. What are you doing there, pal?
Yup.
Not
Alligator-
Odin just trying to keep things out of his castle.
Yeah, right?
But unfortunately, it's our only way back into Baron, so we gotta do it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because they're Kanazo's friends.
That's a possibility. Oop, not me not knowing how to walk.
Yeah,
Totally know how to
listen,
walk.
again, same reason I don't step out. That's me, baby. One of my favorite bosses coming up.
It's time for bacon.
Bacon? Bacon's delicious.
Bacon!
Yeah, elemental fiends or elemental friends? They're friends. Friends, not food. Wait. So the 5-year-olds can tell, they can smell monster, and they can tell that the captain of the guards is actually a monster who has snake arms. They specifically smelled the snake arms, and you cannot prove to me otherwise. Look at them. Like, that must be so hard to grip things, though. But yeah, so we have to fight Baigen. As soon as you hit his main body with a spell even once, he's going to cast Wall, and that's annoying. And his arms are doing separate things as well. So we're kind of balancing the hitting with spells to get the most damage while not getting attacked too much with them ourselves and just handle it. If you kill Baigen's main body before the arms, they will explode and do lots of damage, and that's sad.
Okay, Morsel, I need you to take a nap.
Marissa loves naps.
I just did it done, but it's
Yeah, don't worry. Marcel's going to take a nap right on top of your PC tower and will definitely not scratch your leg or press any buttons, I promise. Unlike his namesake. Who definitely also doesn't scratch your leg or press buttons, I swear.
Never.
Mm-mm. We were definitely not hearing stories about that earlier today.
No, not at all.
Mm-mm.
Okay, buddy should be almost dead. Should be almost dead. There we go. This is fine. Thank you.
They're like, we did it. We helped you. We're useful. I would hate to be able to smell monsters in a world that is filled with monsters. Like,
Yeah.
that sounds like a true, like, terrible thing.
It does, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad growing up I didn't have a smell-o-vision when I was playing this game. But what if the monsters smell like candy?
Oh my god. I mean, that would be great, but you know it's not. They wouldn't be so vilified if that were the case.
I mean, they would still do damage, so there would still be vilification from that.
Yeah, it's like to lure you in, like, ooh, delicious cookies. And you go and then
Oh.
suddenly monster.
Oh my god, it's like the it's like the lady who had the gingerbread house and everything. That's amazing. That's
Yeah, and Hansel and Gretel, yeah.
Chat thinks Rubicante smells like cinnamon.
Honestly, I could totally see that.
Same. Yeah. Okay, if we're going in the world of candy, what do each of the 4 fiends smell like, chat? Feel free to donate with your options. Or just put them in chat, but you know. Oh, hey, it's Sid. He's coming in ready to fight, being like, no, that's it. I can't take this anymore. I'm fighting y'all. And then they're like, oh, my friends are here. I don't have to fight things. Cool. Oh, wait, never mind. I'll fight this other old man.
And Yazoo smells like saltwater taffy.
I could see that.
Oh, Sid briefs you cowards. I mean... Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, after
So,
this
yeah,
cutscene, we're gonna cut off Sid. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
change his
fair.
name here.
Yeah.
Also, you finally got 6 characters in your party, which is not at all dubious because you can only have 5 people in your party. So of course they have to get rid of some. And the twins, they were super useful. And now Tella is going to turn them to stone to make them even more useful.
Stoned kitties.
Yep, and then he refuses to turn them back. He pretends that he's upset and tries to cure it, but it doesn't work. Because they did it on purpose! No, you just don't want to fix them! Ooh. Okay, so we got multiple people in chat. Rubicante is cherry or grandma's strawberry candy. Someone says that Scarmiglione is black licorice because they don't like that, which, you know, valid. Someone else says Val is cotton candy.
I like Bella's cotton candy, actually.
I do too.
Yeah.
That fits really incredibly well. I also like the cinnamon one for Ruby. Yeah, go ahead.
I love the Namazu emote, by the way.
Yeah, C:\/ has got some great emotes, and I think a lot of them are Namazu. They're super good.
Backslash is just really good.
Yeah, can confirm. Oh god. Now I'm scared of cotton candy machines. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, oh god. I can't decide. Kind of
Angry water.
Like LaCroix. LaCroix. I love that take.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think what other kind of water flavors. Or like things with like... Yeah. So hey, Kane's back, and he's definitely still on your side. Haha, that's a lie. He's like, yeah, we still have Rosa, and now that you've got an airship again, can you go pick up this crystal for us? We can't get it, but we're sure you can. And if you do, we'll give you Rosa back. Promise. Double
Totally.
pinky swear.
We're gonna make a detour first, though.
Okay, cool.
While we have ominous music. Just making a small detour. It's fine.
Hey, I think I know what you're getting. So, yeah, this is Eblin Castle. It is the abandoned castle of the Kingdom of Eblin. You don't ever have to come here. It is not mandatory. It is just filled with loot and 3 different trap chests. But, of course, this is the base game, so we know exactly where those trap chests are. But it also means we can come and loot some of the incredible loot that's in there. Like, one of the chests was just straight up 10k. It
Yup.
was just like, have 10k. Enjoy.
10k is really, really good because we're going to need to buy some ice weapons at some point.
Yeah. You can't just sell a stack of like 65,000 invisible shields in this version. Weird.
Darn.
Nope. Okay, I think the Nimingway is in the back.
This one I have no idea. There's one way to find out.
World
Get
tour.
Yeah. World Tour.
It is not back here. I thought it was.
No, I think in one of the versions it is. Or it's in something like that, but
Yeah, I think it's the
obviously not
DS
there.
version that it's back there.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's fine. We'll find them. You can't hide from us, bud. Well, actually you can, but we will find you. That is a threat. That wasn't something nice. Maybe in the armor shop again. He's in the water.
He could
That
be.
was a that
He
was a
could
guess,
be.
not
He
a-
could be in the back, like the back of the city.
Are we sure he's actually here?
Not there. He is. He's
Oh no, he is in the water. Oh my god, I was right. I am angry about it. I was joking.
How dare you?
I'm never joking again. This is nothing but serious business.
All right. Let's get Sid's name.
All right. Sid's name is Mid, M-I-D.
I love it.
I love it because it is both a joke in that like, oh yeah, they're mid as like the kids, but also it's a Final Fantasy V reference.
It's also a 16 reference.
It's also a what?
A 16 reference.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's true. It is. I did get that far in 16.
And in one of the other Final Fantasies, wasn't Mid like Sid's dad or something?
I know he's his grandkid in 5.
Same,
Yeah.
Same thing in 16, yeah.
Yeah, 16's also.
Was it 14?
I don't think there's a mid in. Well, actually, you're right. Hold on a sec. We'll look it up. I just keep looking things up while we're doing this. This is great. We're doing a run and Atara's Googling things.
It's fine because we're just sitting here talking to Edward, and Edward will give us something useful and be a little useful, but he's tired. He's gonna stay in the bed.
There's no way. Final Fantasy 14 Sid does not have a grandchild that I know of.
No, but I think his dad's name was like.
Oh, no, I know. It's just a chat pointed out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, we know he is in 5, but, early life. Yeah, it is. You're absolutely right. Is his father. Was born to Grand Minister of Industry Midas, in quotations, Mid. So, yeah, love it. Nice call.
I almost made it to that forest without an encounter. I was so close. Okay, let me do a magic refill just to be safe.
Refill them magics.
And then we get a black chocobo.
Oh, nice. So apparently Mid is also in Final Fantasy 11. Mid is Sid's son. It's just a chain of like, it's like Zelda in Legend of Zelda, where like all the women born to the royal family are just named Zelda. It's like they're all named Sid or Mid. It's the family name.
Yeah.
One of them will become the hero of legend.
Yeah, if we just keep naming him that, he'll have to be.
It'll have to be. That makes Sid or Mid the hero of legend. I love that for them. Okay, so we're in. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you want to explain how this cave
Right.
works?
Absolutely do. So we're in the magnetic cave, and the deal here is, if you are wearing any metal gear at all, you become solid. No, I'm joking. You are unable to move. You get paralyzed. So it's the mechanic of here. So as you see, both Edward and Sabin are paralyzed, and that's because they're wearing metal gear. We can use this to our advantage. Paralyzing people on purpose for speed runs, manipulating fights and whatnot. In the vanilla, you would just buy all wooden regular gear from when you're in Toria. They sell all that, so you just pick it up and you walk through, and it's not you're not quite as powerful, Cecil and his sword. But here we just need the two. We just need our two pals. I think no, it wasn't Sid. Sid was frozen. So I gotta see who they are. Yeah, it was Sid. Sid and Cecil. So they run through. The problem is we have a boss coming up, and if this is anything like the Super Nintendo version, you need to lose the next fight, or it is hard, if not impossible, to win it. So we cheese it by making sure everyone has metal on, and then they die.
It's fine.
So we go in, everyone's paralyzed, and the fight just ends. Super quick. Super easy. Dark Elf is like, you should be like me and wear no pants. And we're like, yeah, maybe you're right.
They are pretty restrictive.
Yeah, right?
At least I didn't do
Look-
Edward skip.
He's doing it.
He's doing Steppy. We both, Margie and I are sharing a brain cell today. We both noticed it at the same time. We're like, oh my god, Dark Elf's doing the Steppy.
Steppy.
Oh my god. But anyways, Edward, before you left, he gave you a twin harp or whisper reed or something which will echo a sound he makes on the twin device. And he can just tell. He can just tell by the power of being a bard you're in trouble. So he starts playing his harp, which is gonna echo into yours. And Dark Elf hates pants, but hates music more. And that disrupts the magnetic field. So you can equip all your stuff and get doing some hurdy.
I like doing
You're gonna say something, Margie?
I was gonna ask what song it was going to be, but it's just vanilla.
Yeah, it's just vanilla. Is this even randomized?
I know,
No.
right?
Sorry, only vanilla today.
That's fine. So I don't know. I don't think we have the cheese in this one. Ooh, doing some berserk strats. Love berserk strats.
We are. So, in this version of the game, Dark Elf is particularly susceptible to Cecil's Holy Sword. So, he's gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah, berserk is really good because it means you don't have to worry about controlling them. They will attack as soon as it is possible for them to attack again, and it raises their attack value. So when you may not have control of your berserked character, but they are much faster, much stronger. So because of the extra power of the hits and the fact they're more frequent, you can do some work. And because now Dark Dragon, but the Dark Elf is weak to that element, doesn't take long.
Nope, one more hit should do it. Ba-bam!
Goodbye! Yeah, I too am weak to being attacked by a sword. Yeah, I feel you, Rekka.
Same though.
Yeah, same though. Yeah, the only flag was to randomize naming way locations. True that.
It's hard mode.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so we're going to heal up. Oh, he's dead. Right, I need to revive him to do that. Darn it, Tella! And I do not have enough for an Asuna from you, but I don't have Asuna on you. That's fine. Does Tella have Piggy? I think he has Piggy. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, and then we teleport out. And we're about to get to Back Attack Tower.
Heck yeah.
Honestly, getting through the tower is worse than either Barbricia or the Mega Sisters.
Yeah, preach. Well, and Mega Sisters, are hard unless, well, if you know the strat, they're not that hard unless it kind of goes bad and then you're like, oh no, oh no. But yeah. Valvalis, there is no version of this game where Valvalis isn't a challenge. you might know how to handle that challenge, but she's mean, and we love that for her.
Yup.
Like, go, but also, oh god.
I mean, look, if you're
But
gonna have
also
a
go
girl,
away.
if you're gonna have a girl boss, she better be a girl boss.
Mm-hmm.
Val Valis absolutely is. So yeah, you get the Earth Crystal back from the Dark Elf, and they're like, hey, you got it. And you're like, so, here's the deal. And they're like, okay, you can borrow it, but bring it back later. And you're like, okay.
I will totally do that.
I will totally do that. Nothing will go wrong. Haha. Oh. Darth Plague Isle in chat is like, Val Barb is having a great hair day and making it everyone's problem, and I love her for that. And honestly, same.
Yeah.
I love that so much. I'm having a great hair day and making it your problem.
So, we're gonna be walking through this tower for a while. Margie, if you have anything to say.
So we haven't gotten any donations yet, but we do still have 2 names for this game.
Ooh.
Edge and Fusoya, which only have 2 options, 1 each. So those are perfectly open to be donated towards. We also have donations for the next run, which is Earthbound, coming up after this, where you can name each of the characters or choose the guest character. For tomorrow, we have more naming bid wars and also some song showcase things and sing-alongs that you can donate towards for our music block. So we have plenty of things if you want to give your money to Take This, which is an amazing charity that raises money for mental health, particularly with being related to gaming. So all of the money that gets donated for this marathon will go to a fantastic cause.
Mm-hmm. And we've had them on the stream already twice this event. They played some Phasmophobia yesterday with Silverfire, and that was really cool. And Dr. B was on chatting with Kay specifically about some of the mental health challenges with the video game industry right now, as it's pretty familiar with the current landscape of video game making and how good for the mental health it is, and also updated us on some of the ongoing struggles and things with Take This and, you know, charity fundraising in general right now. So we will be having VODs going up for all of this. We're processing them as we go, so definitely make sure to check those out. And don't fight the dolls. Dolls are bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for the game to actually let me run from things.
Game said no.
Game is not very nice about that.
Yeah. My god. Yeah, and I see you're running and picking some stuff up. The Gaia hammer that she picked up is is equipable for Sid, and if you use it as an item while it's equipped, it does Quake, which is really cool. Plus it's a better weapon than what he's got currently, so.
Yeah, we're not going to see Quake, unfortunately, but he hits harder with it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good weapon on its own, and for the randomizer, that can be really fun sometimes.
Yeah. Especially if you don't have Quake Kid.
Yeah. No Quack Kid. Quack quack.
Okay, so I just want to go up. And we're going to take on the Mega Sisters.
Heck yeah. Healing with Cecil's, who MP we need for literally nothing else.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him, they're like, here, he's a paladin, have some MP and some spells, and you're like, cool. And they're like, no, really? And you're like, yeah, we know, but we don't need them.
But why, though?
But why, though? Hey, it's our pals. The 3 sisters, the Mega Sisters. So this fight is interesting. They do combo moves, which is not fun. But it involves, they all have to work together for it, because we have to, one casts the reflect, one is the one the reflect is on, and one is casting the spell that's being reflected. So that combo means you really need all 3 of them to make it work. So we focus on Cindy, the one in the middle who gets the reflect, because it also means we can start using magic on the other two sisters. And the other two are basically killed at the same, but getting Cindy first is the most important. Cindy will start resurrecting the other two if you don't get rid of her soon. So the last two you get around the same time, but yeah. So that went really well.
Yep. The mute arrow that we picked up in Eblon Castle is a particular weakness for Cindy. There we go. Brains.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see like Cecil doing, and the three sisters in general, and Cecil doing like 1,300 damage, whereas like even Sid with his nicer Gaia hammer is still only doing 400 to 500 damage.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it is fabulous. There's a few bosses who are weak to those mute items, and we make sure to take advantage of that. Also, Tella finally found Golbez. Don't worry, I bet he can beat him.
He's got this. He knows
definitely got
Medio.
enough. Yeah, he knows Medio, but he can't use it because he has 90 MP, hard capped, and that spell costs 99.
He lied to me.
He did it anyways. Listen, sometimes an old guy just says, no, I can do it. Don't worry about it. And he definitely killed Golbez. Good work. Game over. We did it.
Yay!
Tella's the hero. Edward's the hero. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Totes the hero.
Yeah. Yay, nap time.
I mean, using an extra MP on top of what you don't have, it's pretty tiring.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely want a nap. Oh, guess what? Golbez definitely didn't like that, but he's okay. Stop beating up on our Cecil. Rude. He's like, oh, yeah, maybe I will stop. Thanks for asking. Okay, bye. And you're like, wait, why did you not kill Cecil? Okay, weird, but fine.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks. E.T., are you okay? E.T.
Phone home.
So, unfortunately, using Medio was too much. And we know Tella's that he's dead for reals because he did the double dragon blink and disappeared. He is truly gone. F's in chat for Tella. Or don't, because Tella life. We don't like Tella. He knows what he did.
I mean,
Yeah,
in
he
this
cast
version,
Medio.
he's fine. God, I'm so glad they did away with the
Bowling
chances
ball.
of him missing and
Oh.
the bowling ball too. That was
Yeah.
so stupid.
Oh, yeah. The chance. Oh, so does Tella not miss in this version?
I have never seen Tella miss in this version.
Oh my god, that's so nice. I wish I had that. But yeah, also the censoring. That blade used to be a bowling ball because of censors in the English version in Super Nintendo. You know what does more gruesome damage to someone? That's right,
Bowling
everyone.
ball.
Crush damage, not a sharp blade. Thank you for coming for my TED Talk. The censor folks failed, but they couldn't have a blade in a video game. Yeah, censoring to something worse. You're like, you didn't think that through, y'all.
Nope.
GG.
So
Yeah,
we're
GG's.
going to optimize, put a headband on you for more damage. We're going to strip Yang down. We're going to equip headband and Kenpoki on Kane for more damage. We're going to optimize Sid. We're going to optimize Rosa, and then we're going to heal up, and we're going to take on Barbricia. Oh wait, we do want to put mute arrows on her. So boop and boop. It really doesn't matter what order I put the arrow and the bow on in this version, which is kind of nice. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many quality of life things in this version, and we love that for us.
So Yang is useless, and he is going to sacrifice himself. And then we're going to Bakawine, Cecil, and
Sorry, Tella. We needed to make room for our more important people. aka Enix and Kane.
Hey,
Who's
Ren.
definitely good. He's fine now. The
Mhm.
blast and the meteor happening, he was being brainwashed. So now he's not brainwashed, so he's helping us, and we're super happy about it.
Yep.
Yeah, also the bomb core is a Japanese, well, in the original version, a Japanese-only item, which is used to, you do your HP amount of damage on an enemy, but you give up your HP to do it.
So using items in this on auto battle is kind of interesting. So whoever is using the item will automatically use it on the next turn on the person with the next lowest HP,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of nice because I can just let Rosa take care of this.
Because Rosa is bae, and we love her. The great thing about this game is, in terms of its like playable ladies, we may, jokingly fight about which is better, but at the end of the day, they're both amazing. Like, I've never heard anyone go, I like this one because the other one sucks. Like, I've never heard that. It's just this one of the two is my favorite because.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And love that. Love that for us.
Yup. Agreed.
Mm-hmm. No, don't tornado him. Tornado is what's weak, so it brings you down to single-digit HP, and that's rude. Yeah. I love how you're just constantly hitting her, and the game is just like, no, don't hit her. No, don't hit her now. And you're like, I'm hitting her now. I'm sorry. That's just how this fight works.
I got no
berserk.
time. I got no time.
Yeah, I got no time. And there you go. Easy.
Easy peasy.
Definitely making it look easy. That may have been a huge struggle for you, but it looked easy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezies.
Yeah. Yeah, pointing out that the jump attacks don't do a lot of damage, and that's definitely true. But they do stop the spin attack, which helps everyone else do more damage. So it is good, but yeah, I hate it when that happens. You're like, yeah, use the jump. It's important. 2 damage. You're like, dubious.
Truth.
Yeah.
Okay, I will name Kane after we get out of the castle.
Heck yeah. Well, no, we don't want to leave the castle.
What?
It's in the castle.
But it's also... Oh, I mean, it's in the castle, but it's also in Baron Serpent Road, right? So either way is fine.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was there. Yeah,
it doesn't matter, honestly. Either way is fine.
Well, it said Baron Castle Left Tower. So, no, I thought it was... Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, it should be good. We're fine. Hey, worst case, we go on Baron the Tour 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Hi, Raven. Raven's come to bless this run.
Hi, Raven, we love you.
Hi, Raven.
Is he down here? Oh, I'm just gonna go to...
Backslash is like, the reason Kane is so effective against Val is because he has long flowing locks of his own, and honestly, expected. Absolutely. And it's true. The fact that he has luscious long blonde hair is actually canonically correct.
Oh, that's Rosa's house. Brain, please.
Hi, Rosa's mom.
All right.
There you go. Oh, okay. Why would you hide them down there? That's silly.
It's mean. Okay, what is Kane's name?
Kane's name is Square.
Okay.
Square.
Hey, we did it. Go team.
Yay. Only 2 more people to name. It's fine. And I know where the Nimingway is on the moon, so we're fine. Okay, so we are going to take everything off of Sid. We're going to put things back onto Yang. And we're going to head down to the underworld.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, hey! Let's go toss a rock in a hole. Yeah, I do know. I don't know if it happens in this version too. I can't remember, but yeah, in the Super Nintendo version, if you watch all the credits, yes, Kane does take off his helmet.
I think he does in this one too.
Yeah, I don't see why, because I know the ending credits are the same.
Yeah.
You talk to it again. That looks deep. Yup.
No.
Okay,
do that.
listen. Okay, we're gonna get in some hot topics here. After Years, you're correct, it's not good, but there are some parts of it that are actually really good. The parts that are good are really good, it's just most of it is awful.
I like the after years to see the individual stories, to like see what's become of them after time and see like the grown-up versions of like the kids and things like that.
Yep.
But once you're done with the individual stories, it's all
Yeah, you're
downhill
out.
from there.
Absolutely. And the particular arm of the story that has Theodore and Kane and, you know, random mask guy, like, you're like, this is good. That a whole arc, I was like, no, this is actually good. Like, give me this. Like, all the stories aren't quite that quality, but yeah, I'm with you. I like the stories. And then they're like, okay, now go to the moon. You're like, no, the game's over. They're like, no, you still have the moon. You're like, no, I finished it. Game's over. Yeah, the Man in Black, exactly. Yeah, I loved that. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we like that. We did it.
We crashed.
Yay!
And the moon phase is also terrible.
Hey, we love easy dunks. And After Years of many games deserves it. You know what game really deserves it, though? The Final Fantasy IV Interlude.
Yes.
That game the only thing redeemable is that it's short.
Honestly, yes.
I've watched people speedrun it, and I'm like, and I have played it through it myself. It's like, well, at least it's not long.
Isn't Nikki the only one that speedruns?
No, was it Nikki I saw? I feel like it was someone else I saw. I don't remember now, though, but it definitely could have been Nikki.
Yeah, I know Nikki does speedrun the interlude. I've never seen anybody else do it.
Yeah. Listen, I've never dunked on good games and bad games alike. It couldn't be. Or bad character Tella.
Cough.
Listen, I love a good Duncan. What I don't love is this boss.
I love
I hate-
this version of the music though. It's more
creepy.
broken and I love it.
They're so creepy.
But yes,
I'm gonna
dolls are
go.
creepy. Dolls are just creepy.
Dolls, they've really worked at making these dolls creepy, and this fight's mean in the Super Nintendo version.
It's mean
there's-
here too.
Oh, is it? Because
Oh,
I
yeah.
know there are things you can do here. You have some of the Japanese items which help.
No,
Oh, well, never mind. Well, it's mean here too, so it's just mean everywhere.
it's just mean everywhere.
Yeah.
So we're
Then
not
if-
going to do this the same way as the SNES version. We are going to kill the red dolls, which I forget if they're Brinas or Kappas, to
That I couldn't
make the
find.
doll transform, and then we're going to kick his butt.
You kill them on purpose. Oh, you get the big doll on purpose. If you
Yes.
get big doll in the Super Nintendo version, you messed up.
Yup. Oh, I know.
Yep. Yeah, the way the for transforming, it's if there's only one like of a color left, like if any one color is fully gone, you get big doll. So in the Super Nintendo version, we do a careful dance of killing like an orange and then a blue and then a blue and then an orange, and then you're supposedly kill the last blue and the orange around the same time. And if you don't mess up, you don't see big doll. And if you do, you go into backup mode. Oh, I love how all the strategies are like Berserk Cecil. Because
Yep.
that's so good.
Yep.
Oh, bye.
This is
Have fun.
fine. Yang
Yeah.
wasn't doing anything anyway.
Okay, cool. Love that for us then.
That's also kind of fine because we're almost done here. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, good. Good. Yeah, look at this. Easy.
Easy peasy.
Totally.
Lemon squeezy. Yeah, but we go straight into another boss.
Darn.
We are going to try to get Kane up in the air, but we'll see. The timing is
Okay.
weird on this one.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because you get all frozen and then starts killing. But if you can manage to get Kane up into the air, he can't be hit by anything, so he can still do stuff, and it will help.
Yeah, I mean, the fight is still easy regardless, but if I can get Kane into the air, it'll be a little bit easier.
Yeah, if you can make it easier, it'll be great. Yeah, if you
Nope.
send him up,
Too
if you
soon.
send him up too early, he comes back down. If you send him up too late, he just doesn't go up at all.
Yeah. The timing is especially different because Yang is dead.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, something that happens in this game. Farewell, E.T. E.T. is definitely not going home.
Thankfully, Cecil's at full health, so this
Yeah.
fight will be fine.
Yeah. You can do it with just Cecil and Rydia.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look! Best girl!
Hi, Jeff.
Jeff's back! Why would you Thundaga? That's neat.
This
I
cannot
gotta
be.
I love the design decision that Golbez, you look at him in all this armor, you're like, yeah, he's got a sword, he's gonna beat people. No, he's a sorcerer. Like, he uses magic. He doesn't do physical things, he's magic. And you're like, okay, that's cool. I love that. That was cool. So yes, Rydia's back. She is 16 now, I think?
Something like that.
16 or 17. So when she fell into the water, the monster that came up, Leviathan, is actually a summon, the Lord of the Summons, and he in fact had sensed her and was trying to get her, and he took her down to the land of the summon monsters where time flows differently. So she is actually, for us it has been like days, maybe weeks. For her it's been years, like a decade, because she was 7. Yeah, I think it was 10 years for her.
Mm-hmm.
So she is mostly grown up. She is definitely much older, much more in control of her magic, and she's here to help. Rather than being a child you're carrying around because there's nowhere for her to go, she is here to help, and we love that. But she can no longer do white magic, but you know what? Her white magic was bad anyways.
It
So,
was.
meh.
It's true. Okay, so we are going to pick up Power Armlet and another elixir here. We bought just a little bit of extra armor for the ladies. And the last thing is to go back down and do a little bit of item shopping.
Absolutely. And I don't think Rydia carries us. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think she kind of carries us in the run as such, but she is definitely useful. She is our Black Mage and Summoner, so there's definitely going to be some neat things she does in later fights.
She is definitely going to have her uses, but yeah.
Yeah. Not as useful as she could be. Wow, so who just stashes 5,000 in just not just a random pot, but a random pot surrounded by people? Like, that seems silly. Did you just rob that shop, actually? Was that just, did that belong to the shop? The crime
No.
continues.
No, not at all. I didn't do anything like that. What are you talking about?
Gotta go.
Runs away.
Is this crisscross cane route? I don't know what that means. What's crisscross cane?
I know.
Oh, yes.
Oh, jump. I get it.
Yep.
I understood that reference.
That's because we're old.
I'm not old, you're old. So never mind that we're basically the same age. Okay, that's me saying no. I am old. I love it.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
I can still run from monsters. That's all I need.
Exactly.
Yeah, now that we got Rydia, of course she's going to be in the front. Because who's in the front of the party? Doesn't matter. Purely aesthetic. They just have to be in your party. So you can fave and just wander around and be like, yeah, we're awesome. We know we're awesome. But now we are going into the lower tower of Babel, which is being attacked by the dwarves we were just helping as a distraction so we can sneak in. And
This tower also sucks.
It does. It's not fun. There's mean things in here, trap chests. It's a long way to go, and there are 2 separate bosses. Though one of the bosses is basically literally a joke. But it's a pain because you also have to go past where one of the bosses is and come back after you do. It's just there's a lot happening here.
Yep. We are going to pick up a couple of things on the way up. So you saw me grab the green beret, which will give Yang a little extra attack power when we do get to Dr. Woogie, as well as Cat Claws.
Yeah, we get the cat claw in the Super Nintendo version too. In the No 64 run, we would already be at Zeromus in the No CW run because we don't go past Dwarf Castle. We finish the dolls and Golbez and then go straight to the moon. Don't ask how we do it. It's definitely legal.
It's totally fine.
Shifty eyes.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay, stripping down Cecil and Kane for a little bit faster running action here.
Yeah, because your agility, which is affected by your level and your gear, affects how fast you run away. So yeah, sometimes you're just like, no, we're not doing this. We're making these choices for this, and then when it comes boss time, we'll adjust the armor to be better for fighting.
A little bit. From here on out, Cecil's gonna be pretty naked.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Listen, he's got weapons. He'll be berserked. He's fine.
He's totally fine. And we're gonna pick up a dry ether at some point too. So we can run better. Yeah, that's totally the reason they're streaking. Alright.
Finally.
I really wish I could teleport out of this dungeon.
I know, that's the other thing. So because they have it set up that there is literally a plot sequence that happens as soon as you leave the tower, it means you cannot, they purposely made it so you cannot teleport out of the tower. You must walk all the way down because they don't want to risk you teleporting and out and missing it. So, like, do I understand why they did it? Yes. Do I hate to my very core that they did it? Also, yes.
Fair.
So, we're getting set up to fight Dr. Luge right now. This boss has 2 parts. In the first part, I believe we are trying to kill both sides, both parts of it, as quickly as possible. They are weak to lightning, so we're going to take advantage of that a bit. But it's mostly make sure you hit the right person so we can kill you both. Otherwise, if you kill, I think it's like Luge first, Barnabas just explodes, and if you kill Barnabas first, then Luge will pilot him to make him bad or something and does more damage. Like, it's bad. It's just a bad time, so you want them both dead around the same time. And then that's only phase 1, because then there's the second half of the fight, which is, I want to say easier because it's less annoying with trying to kill the enemy separately. However, while still weak to the lightning, he's going to be doing lots of different status ailments on you and mean spells. It's just not very nice. We don't have a good time.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, his name is just Doctor. He got down. Well, no, I was going to say he got upgraded. It's like, no, that's my title. Ooh. Goodbye, Jeff. Okay, good.
This is fine.
Okay, good. Well, if it's fine, I trust you.
Okay.
Look at me. Look what I can do.
Look what I can do.
Okay.
Actually, we need him to go first. And then we're gonna berserk Yang, and everybody else is just gonna defend and let Yang take the front.
Yeah, does he have a lightning claw on?
Yes.
Yeah, so Kane, not Kane, oh my goodness, I'm seeing the different names. Yang gets different elemental claws. So knowing that Luge is weak to lightning, in both versions of the game, we just go, hey, have a lightning claw. And so focus ups his attack power. Then if you put him on Berserk, he's just going to keep fighting. And with that elemental weakness, don't put him to sleep, rude.
Very rude.
That's okay, you've got other people to assume him. So yeah, he's just gonna do a little murder. It's fine.
I think one more hit should be this.
Yeah. If the fight goes on long enough, Luge will actually cure you.
Yeah,
But,
he did the panacea like the last turn.
Oh yeah, and then he just started again. This fight, it's trying to demonstrate how not with it Luge is. And the fight does kind of do a good way of doing like he's not perfectly coherent, but you know, Betrayals of that can always be not great. But needless to say, we defeated him. I'm so glad in newer versions they make it so only your character flashes and not the entire screen when you've got poison.
know. The flashing in the regular SNES is so bad.
It's so bad, the entire screen, and it gives the crunching noise. You're just like, maybe no, and they're like, nah, enjoy, and you're like, sad. So we're going now. From that boss, we got a key, so we can go into this room and fight some friends. Oh, they have pink cloaks. How nice.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah, it's so good. So we're gonna fight these imps. They're just, oh sorry, goblin captains. My apologies. They're not a challenge. They are merely there to, you know, so you're not just walking in and winning.
Basically.
Which, you know, fair. So they're like, no! So they're gonna destroy the controls to try and stop you from stopping the cannons. And that's bad. And Yang is like, no, I got it. Don't worry. And you're like, no, you won't. The tower is gonna explode. And he kicks you out and locks the door. And you're like, so, bye, Yang.
Bye, Yang.
David, don't do it.
You were a good beat sponge.
You were good. You could just suplex the tower. It's fine.
Could you imagine? That would be pretty sick.
Right. Just well, especially because this is only the base of the tower. There's a whole top that sticks out, and just suplex the entire thing. I'm like, oh my god, you're powerful, my friend. Hey, Chimera.
Congratulations, you ambushed me. Good job. You're my hero.
You did it. Now we get the sad music for the entire walk down.
Only the first room, unfortunately.
Oh, really? Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, but it's like, hey, Yang's dead, but have a full recovery, which is kind of nice.
That is nice. They don't do that in the Super Nintendo version. They're like, nah. At least I don't think they do.
But in Dark Elf Cave, you don't get a refill. So
that's more
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Yeah, I think I'd rather the cure in the Dark Elf Cave.
Honestly, same. Jeff is gonna take a nappy.
Yeah. Nappy.
The long walk out of Babel.
Yeah. Because again, we can't teleport. We'll miss a plot point. So we gotta walk.
You can teleport in the randomizer, which is nice, but you get left on like the bottom floor at the top, so you just have to walk the last little bit.
Which is awesome. Like, what is stopping the actual game programmers from doing that? There was nothing. But they were like, no, the original... I understand why the original didn't do it, because they only had so much room to work with and such. But like these days, come on.
You can't even teleport out of villages and towns and castles in this version, and it's just like, why was that the choice you made? Yeah.
Yeah, like you can't teleport out of Troria Castle?
Nope.
That's rude. You can do that in the Super Nintendo version.
I know. I was very upset that you couldn't do it in this version.
See, this is what we were talking about when we're like changes between the versions. You're like, and some of it makes sense, but some of it is because we changed all these things in the background. We're just going to do it this way. And you're like, why though? You know, you didn't have to. I love these chase scenes in every version because if you've flown down here at all, there's no room to go anywhere. There's no room. So, like, just before you hit the wall, the little scene ends, and then they'll change the direction. You're like, oh my god.
50 eyes.
It's so smart, though, but
It's
also,
great.
what the heck?
Well, and if they were flying in circles, you'd probably get, like, nauseous.
Well, exactly. Like, again, I'm not saying they did anything wrong. Like, it's honestly incredibly clever. But it's also, when you play this over and over, you notice these things, and you're like, that's also so silly. You should have hit a wall. So, speaking of big sacrifices, we're being chased, and we can't seem to shake them. So Sid's like, no, I can stop them. I got bombs. So, yeah, Sid's like, I'm gonna... Bye.
Okay, bye.
It's the old man sacrifice hour. I'm sure they're fine. Don't worry about it. What could possibly... He's just bombing. Oh, no. He's fine.
There was no Double Dragon Blink Out, though.
I mean, he disappeared. That could count.
It could, but there was no Double Dragon Blink Out, and both Anna and Tella did it.
That is true. That's true. So maybe he's not really dead. Needless to say, though, we got blocked. Oh no. We got out, but we can't go back in. And that's sad. Bye, mid. So while we're figuring out the problem of how to get back underground and what we're gonna do about it, hey Margie, what you got for us?
I have, let's see, some information
Love that.
for you. So we have some prizes that are open for this marathon, and today's prizes, we have 2 game codes that you could donate towards, and any donation that you make during at any point today will put you in the running for one of those 2 game codes for Steam. We also have a grand prize that any donation you make this week will put you in the running towards. It is a set of 4 nerdy cross stitches that are really cool, donated by Possum Coffee.
Those are kits, by the way, so you can cross-stitch them yourself or find someone cool in your life to cross-stitch them for you, but it comes with everything you need to make them.
Exactly. And you also get 4 surprise game codes as well.
Ooh.
So you can cross-stitch and craft, and then you can game, and it'll be all kinds of fun. So good way to spend some time by donating to Take This, which is an amazing cause. And because Take This exists to let you know that it's okay to not be okay, and that no one is alone in their struggles with mental health, and there's always hope for improvement. We love that.
Mm-hmm. Super important. So to get back underneath, our way is blocked, but we've been told there's another way to get underground. So we got Sid's pals who were like, "Hey, he's totally okay, right?" We're like, "Yeah, totally fine. Don't worry about it. Hey, can you upgrade our airship?" And they gave you a hook, so you can now pick up the hovercraft. And so we brought it, and we're in a new cave trying to find our way back to the Tower of Babel, because it is our way underground, because we were just there. We know it goes down that far. But first we need loot. So that castle we were in earlier, the abandoned one, Eblin, they may have gotten attacked, but they are powerful. They are a culture of ninjas, and they are like, no, we just went and hid in these caves. They can't get us here. And so we can keep fighting back this way. Honestly, super cool.
Very resourceful. Very demure, very mindful. Sorry,
Very
I'll
mindful.
stop.
No, I love it. I love it. No, I mean, no, we hate memes here.
Yes.
No! Stop it!
At least it's not a bat back attack. It's just, a bat attack.
Except that it might as well be a back attack because it won't let me
right.
run.
Let me run away.
I just want to run. It's fine. By the way, there is a reason for everything that we're picking up, I promise. We just won't see it until the end game.
Fair, but important.
Like, literally, you cannot beat the game without this stuff.
Yeah, that I absolutely believe.
Curse your bits. I was gonna say, that was a preemptive. If you did not let me run... And here's where they ruin Ruby. Because he doesn't say the line anymore.
No. Does he even say something line adjacent?
No.
Oh, he even says the line adjacent in 14.
He's like, this is how it's done. So sad.
Lame. I'll show you how.
Put that leg.
Yeah, was it leg? I'll show you how.
So, his cloak does look like Octomammoth's skin.
A little bit.
So, did he just, follow you through the watery cavern and be like, oh, hey, octopus, and make cloak? Because it would be,
yes.
waterproof.
Oh, no.
So it would mean it couldn't put out his flame.
That's awesome and yet terrifying.
I love it that every time we run this game, we get new canon.
Yeah, we're just like, and it's all cursed AF. Listen,
So
I am
cursed.
telling you, Octomam is the love child of Ultros, the octopus, and Chupon, or Typhoon in other versions, his pal who comes with him. Like, it's Ultros with Chupon coloring. I'm just saying.
Maybe Rubicante wants to be friends and like siblings, so he gets the cloak and he makes it so he'll match.
That's so good.
That's slightly less cursed.
Slightly. So, same reason we stripped everybody else. We stripped Edge down and gave him a cat claw. Cat claw make him faster. Egg.
Egg. I love the eggs.
Eggs are great.
They're so good.
This will be one of the worst fights in the game, though. Nothing can make Ruby an easier fight.
Yeah. 'Cause it's already so easy.
Yeah. Totally.
You're like, absolutely.
I'd rather do 4 Fiends than I'd rather do Ruby.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Ruby's pretty mean.
Yeah, getting ambushed by an egg is one of the greatest things on the planet because it's just like, how exactly
egg.
did this egg sneak up on me?
It doesn't hatch until you hit it, and yet it can surprise you. You just turn around, all of a sudden there's an egg. You're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that egg there.
To be fair, if I suddenly turned around and there was a giant egg, I'd be pretty surprised.
Yeah.
Same.
But it would have to be pretty big. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a very big surprise.
No, even just turning around and suddenly seeing this tiny egg there would be surprising. It's like, what is an egg doing here? Like, just suddenly out of nowhere. You're like, okay, that wasn't there. That wasn't there earlier. No eggs for you.
How
An egg.
dare. Alright, we got Edge's parents first. We're just gonna defend and let them take us down to the Hades.
Take us down to the Hades. No, they just straight up said to hell. Wow.
Yeah.
Language.
Yep.
Yeah, at least say heck with an asterisk.
Yeah, right?
Rude.
Our family-friendly stream. How could you do this to us?
HE double hockey sticks.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah. I love how this fight is still, I'm just gonna chill here.
Mm-hmm. It's nice, though. And we will get a full refill from Ruby, as always, so...
Mhm.
So now it's just getting through Ruby.
You're like, thank you! Yeah, I do love that about Ruby, but I also hate it. It's like, excuse me, I've glitched my MP. I don't want to be healed. How could you do that to me?
Edge has to rage out first, though.
Yeah, it's true. I'm gonna be mad and learn more magic, which, you know, that's how I learn magic.
Definitely quick saving here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ruby's mean. Like, you want to be using ice spells when you're fighting him. However, he closes his cloak, and when he closes his cloak, ice spells actually heal him. You're like, thanks for nothing.
We are going to slow him down with a couple of spider silks.
Yeah, this is super important. The spider silks do like multiple slows each. And so which is really important, and Ruby is really fast. Even in the Super Nintendo version, the strategies are all based on only being a certain level, so he is not too fast. So, because again, if he's constantly just closing his cloak, you're like, yay, I just did 3,000 damage. Oh, I just healed him for 3,000. Like, it's really frustrating.
Yep. There we go. I can brains, I swear. Could you please stop that? At least until he's out of floods.
Yeah. At least he's got that leg to tell you when he's when you can hit him.
It's
Thankfully, you can just hit him no matter what, whether cloak is open or closed. The element doesn't matter then, but if you're healing him accidentally in between, it does make it a longer, harder fight. And as you can see, he does some damage, our pal here.
Yep. Yeah, it does. It hurts quite a lot.
We're getting cursed in chat here. And I love it. Okay, y'all can do it. Shiva's coming to help. Getting our friends up. This is no time to be sleeping, friend.
Please
We
wake
have to
up.
fight this fire guy.
But nap time.
No, of course. The instant you get him up.
Of course.
But hey, at least he attacked Edged and not one of the other people.
It's true.
Yeah, Rydia doing those Shivas definitely helps. Did he just Bizarre himself?
Yes. So he counters all summons. Well, he counters Shiva with Blizzard. I don't know about all summons.
Yeah, chat's right. It is funny that it's Edge he keeps hitting, because it's like, Edge is here to get his revenge. You killed my parents, blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, sit down, child. The adults are fighting. No, go away. No, we're done. And Edge would absolutely get up afterwards, like having done nothing in the fight, and be like, "We did it! I avenged my parents!" It's like, but you did nothing. But you just lay there. Okay, Cecil dying, less good. Yeah, that's right. You Blizzard yourself, bud. Good work.
There we go.
There you go.
Whew. Okay. It's one
Bye,
tough
Ruby.
fight down.
$1 billion to go.
Yay.
Yeah, not actually $1 billion.
It feels like $1 billion, though.
It does. We're getting close, though. We're getting close.
Yeah. Yay, you did it, Edge. You single-handedly avenged your parents. With no help from anybody.
Yup.
You avenged them by surviving.
But he didn't.
That's important. Yeah, you're right. He didn't, though.
No, he napped, but he's still alive.
Okay, got it. Understood. Yeah, you did it. They're gonna take care of the kingdom. They're like, yay, Prince Edge, you can come back now. He's like, no, I gotta keep helping them. And then Ruby, being very smart, was like, hey, you know what protects all these crystals that we're getting, that we want to go to and get back? We're gonna put a hole in front. Like, you gotta give him props for that. That was clever.
A pitfall?
Mean, but clever.
Imagine if we just jumped over. It's like, oh, hey, game's over. We got the crystals back.
Yeah, we did it. Bye. We got the only 8 crystals in the game. The 4 above and the 4 below. There are definitely no more crystals.
Nope, not at all.
Mhm.
You know what we're missing, though, now that we're down here?
Yeah.
An airship. Because
That would be
otherwise,
good.
how are we going to get around? We really need an
Just-
airship.
Just walk over lava. Easy.
Canoe.
I mean, I like playing the floor as lava, but not IRL.
Yeah. You're like, not to this extent.
Cannon travel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I love cannon travel.
Oh, that would be so good.
So we find an airship. Edge renames it the Falcon.
Yeah. I mean, what a
That's
good
where
name,
Daryl
though.
It is.
That's where Daryl's ship went?
Yeah, absolutely.
Went into the lava.
Oh, no. Daryl, don't go in the lava.
And it's like, oh, hi, King Gaiet. We failed again. So,
Yeah.
can we get your key to the last one? Because we totally won't fail this time.
We absolutely, this time for real, we got it. Every other crystal we have gotten or attempted to get, we have definitely failed to get or lost immediately. But this one, this last one, there's no way. There's no way we fail.
It's
We
Sid.
can do it.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Sid's okay. I was going to say, chat, if the drill not pointing up is the worst of your issues with the consistency of this game, we got bigger issues, friends.
Mhm.
It is one of many, like, it works that way game. But we're going to let you do it because you're great.
Oh, thank goodness I get a mashing break.
Yay! Yeah.
Yay!
The issues I know I've run into, and I know you have as well with speedrunning RPGs, is they are mashing heavy. So it's why I'm definitely always very incredibly pro turbo controllers for like anything you think it should be used for. But for RPG speedrunning, yes, I know there are optimal ways of mashing, but if I'm going to keep playing these multiple hour runs over and over, I care about my wrists more.
Take care of your joints, everybody.
Yeah,
You need them.
I don't know where my compression gloves are.
Yeah, I don't either. Ooh, whoopsie. But yeah, so Sid, you find Sid, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, you need to get out of here. I'll just put on a drill." We're like, "You are injured." He's like, "No, I'm fine. I got it." And so he does it, and then collapses. And we're like, "We told you." And he's like, "No, I'm fine." And now we're like, "No, he died for real this time." No, he's just sleeping. Like, he's so dramatic, and honestly, here for that.
But now we can fly over the lava, and we're supposed to go to the sealed cave, but we're gonna make another one of those detours to the sealed cave.
Love it. There's nothing cool in the Sylph Cave.
No, not at all.
No?
I don't know why I'm going here.
Definitely not lots of cool things in the Sylph Cave. Also, Leggy Starscream is requesting that she happened to miss the Valve fight, so could we go back, please?
You know what she could do is
Yeah.
when we put our VODs on YouTube, she can rewatch the whole run.
Ooh, hear that? I just told her no. You're much nicer than me.
I know.
No.
Can I run, please? Please? Hello? Hello?
Look at that Froggy! Oh my god. Enix just need a Froggy nap.
I hate this game. This game sucks.
Yeah, this was always like an anxiety-inducing spot.
Yup. It's like we're eventually going to kill party members, but not yet. And I did buy, if you notice, I bought a couple of remedies because just as a safety, because I do only have Isuna on Rosa and Cecil. So, just in case I need another remedy, I have it. Better let me run from that fight. There was 6 toads in that fight.
Oh god.
And they're all equipped with Masamunes, and
We're trying to get to the Avenger, and we're almost there.
Hey,
So-
Strimmer,
So
what
close.
does the Avenger do?
So, Avenger puts the user into Berserk status constantly with a plus 10 agility bonus. So it is going to make Kane faster and stronger.
Mhm.
Okay, so we should be good on
Yeah,
that.
it's auto berserk. Or does it still do the auto berserk? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it gives the agility and strength, and it's just great. You don't have to keep applying it, and the berserk can't be removed unless they added that in this version. Did they add that in this version?
They didn't add that in this version. However, I will say that when you do the Zeromus fight, you
Yeah.
you are not berserked. It's like a soft lock prevention kind of thing.
Yeah, which makes sense, I guess, but also I hate it.
Okay, I need Rudia. That's the first thing I need. Good job. That is perfect. Thank you. And then we're going to ether her because she does not have enough for 2 titans.
These trap chest fights are so mean.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I get it. They're hiding the good loot here and everything, but also it's still so mean.
Mm-hmm. Oh, very much
Well-
so.
Well, and even just getting to them, like, the floor is poison, and there are fights everywhere that are really difficult, and then, yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
but like if you were playing this vanilla and casual, it would be less painful because you would, have float.
You'd have floats and or more levels and or absolutely. It's definitely a time. The dead frog. You're just like it's surprisingly adorable. You're like, oh my god.
Okay, we're gonna pick up Cecil. We're gonna heal up Kane. The cat is not going to turn everything off, right? Right?
Don't do it. If RPGchick suddenly disappears, we know what's happened.
Okay, she's
Better make sure you're safe.
she's crawling into the bed. We're fine. And now that I've
Okay.
walked in here, we're fine because autosave.
Okay.
Yay!
Awesome. Okay, so we're finally getting back on track. Luca gave us her necklace, which she held on to, which is the key for here. So we've unlocked the door, but good luck, good news. All the doors are cursed here. They're actually all monsters. This isn't the floor is lava. This is the door are monsters. So, every door we have to go in, we've got to fight first, which is actually really good because we can use them for leveling. You get a lot of experience from them, and we love that. So we are going to take advantage of that. There's a minimum amount of doors we do have to fight simply to get through the dungeon, but there are so many extra doors like this one. You want to know what's on the other side of that door? Nothing. It's an empty room. There's no treasure in there. So this is just being used for leveling. So with a lot of Final Fantasy IV speedrunning, rather than leveling up and making sure our whole party is at max level, we make sure a few key people are at max level, and we have strategies to kill the bosses with just those characters. So in this case, we are leveling Kane up.
So
Look at him go.
one could say you're raising Kane?
No. How dare you?
Okay.
How dare you?
Just checking.
That's so good.
Margie completely on point today.
Oh, as always. As always, I never have any doubt. There's not only going to be jokes, but good ones.
I do my best.
You succeed. It's fabulous.
Hooray!
Hooray! But yeah, look, we just got 2 levels from just that fight. Like, I think we've gotten 10 levels since we got in here.
Pretty close.
Yeah, it's great. So do we just kill the doors so fast they cannot kill? Yeah, we just kill them so they can't. It's because they do an insta-death thing. So having one person here, unless you know you can outspeed them, not a great idea. Also, light sword, 3rd best sword for Cecil in the game. So we definitely like having that.
Unfortunately, Cecil's never going to get to use it.
Are we going to throw it?
We are going to throw it.
Heck yeah! So the great thing about powerful swords is they do quite a lot of damage still when Edge throws them. So we definitely take advantage of that in multiple versions of this game. This is a Margie thing, but since I'm thinking about it, I'm just gonna pop in and remind everyone we still have 2 characters left to name because we haven't named Edge yet, have we?
Nope, not yet. I was going to
No,
name
so we
Edge and Fu together.
Which makes sense. So we still have to name those 2 characters. So those incentives are still open if you want to either increase the names that are already there, put in a new name. Plus, we have other naming and we have other incentives for later on this evening. I'll let Margie tell you about those.
Yes, we have naming incentives for Earthbound coming up soon, where you can name each of the 4 characters in that. There's also a guest character bid war where you can choose which guest character joins you on your journey. Then for tomorrow, we have some more naming bid wars for Secret of Varonis, which will be tomorrow morning. And then we did meet the Temple of Muscle incentive, so that one is currently closed. But later in the afternoon, we are having a rhythm block, and there are lots of different things open for that rhythm block that you can donate towards, such as hidden song showcases for Citus Alpha. Dijon will sing along to songs in Rock Band 3. I believe that's Jonathan Colton sing along.
Mm-hmm.
And the video game bonus block of songs for Beatmania 2DX Infinitas, as done by our very own Valkyrie Sparko. So if you want to donate towards any of those, please do so.
Sorry, just crafting buff emotes because I can.
I see.
Anyways, but yeah, Rhythm Block is like all of these games are going to be amazing, but Rhythm Block is always a great time. Like watching folks who just are good at rhythm games or have like practiced a lot at rhythm games. It's so good. And let me tell you, I've played me some 2DX. It's hard. That stuff real hard. So when watching Sparko every time just absolutely make it look so easy. I love it. Plus the songs are really good.
It's like mesmerizing.
Yeah, it's amazing. I feel like that door in the Super Nintendo version isn't a trap door.
I think it is.
Maybe it is. I
can't remember.
I just never think it is, and that doesn't mean it's not, but either way, So we did it, everyone. We got to the crystal room, and we got the crystal. We did it. We got a crystal. That'll definitely not go wrong. Swear.
We're going to hold on to this forever.
Mm-hmm.
Make it into a pretty necklace, and
we can go to the moon now. Yeah, we go to Mysidia, and they'll give us a whale. Without doing anything else.
Nope, nothing at all.
Yep.
a different whale from what they were doing at the beginning of the game.
Huh. I just never remember that door being a trap door. I've been corrected, y'all. Thank you. So yes, there was a trap. Huge shock. It's a wall. This wall, it keeps hitting you as it's getting closer and trying to petrify, I think. But if it gets all the way up, it starts crushing you. And there are a few things which will make you immune to that, but otherwise you take massive damage. So getting it dead before then, very important. But I don't think there's going to be a problem with that here.
No, but I am hoping Cecil gets killed beforehand.
Yeah, Cecil, can you please... We need nappy time.
Can I give you that? That's fine.
You know what? I think that was smart. Because this way you get Cecil's help for a bit, and then Kane gets all the credit and the experience.
Exactly.
Yay! We did it!
Yay!
You did it completely by yourself again, Edge. How could you do that? You're so powerful.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't give it to Edge. He'll throw it. That is correct. You also, due to the fact there's a plot point at the end of this cave, cannot teleport out of this cave. I believe you can warp between the floors, but I think honestly, because of the way this dungeon is laid out, some of the floors that's worth it, but there's many of the floors where you're like, that's literally just wasting my time. It's faster to just walk.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in this version.
Yeah, absolutely. And any doors that were trapdoors but that you beat up are no longer trapdoors. That would be really rude if you had to fight them all on your way out, too.
Yeah, that would
I mean,
be pretty terrible.
It would make it a good grinding spot, though, because I know, like, in Free Enterprise, that's one of the grinds you can do is just coming down and beating up the doors.
Oh, absolutely. And even in the speedrun, you know, here, RPGchick used it, fought some extra doors to get some good levels. But yeah, it's still, though, like, if you were forced to on your way back, you're like, good, I did it, now I just have to leave. Nope, have some more doors. It's like, that's just rude. Come on now. That was unnecessary.
This place terrified me as a child, though. Like, not just the wall that was seemingly so much faster than I ever was, but the doors and all the big groups of monsters that would try to eat you. I actively avoided this place.
Yeah,
I think I probably like stopped playing at some points when I was little.
Well, in the Super Nintendo version, the only glitch I figured out as on my own as a kid or read somewhere was about the fact you could warp out of the dwarf castle into the crystal room and get the crystal. So all you had to do was walk in the entrance and then this cutscene would play. So you didn't ever have to do it. So I was like, I also hate this dungeon. I'm not doing it. So I never did.
That was also the only one I knew.
Yeah. There's so many, and there are others that I know of people who knew it when they were kids. They're like, no, there was this and I knew that. But yeah, the only one I knew was that one, and you're just like, oh my goodness. So yeah, unfortunately, Kane, for whatever reason, got brainwashed again, or the brainwashing took control again. So we just leveled him up, and he turned it around and stole our crystal, which frankly, rude. So we get to go back and say, hey, guess what? We did it again.
So, King, I'm sorry, but
You know how we told you we weren't gonna lose any more crystals? Yeah, about that.
funny story.
Yeah, funny story about that. So we're being told, it's like, okay, King's like very understanding, and it's like, well, in this case, we need to go to the moon. Like, that is what they're doing. They're trying to get to the moon, and because there are actually more crystals on the moon. Or I don't know if they know about the crystals, but they're like, yeah, there's a moon there, and it's weird, and that's where they're going, so you need to go there. You need the lunar whale. And we're like, Nani? So we're like, but the way is blocked. And so Sid, is just like, oh, my nap's over. Do you need a drill? And we're like, yeah. Edge is attempting to help in this cutscene, but gets distracted with flirting and gets yelled at by Sid, rightfully so.
I'd probably choose Rydia over building 2.
Yeah, I just love these little like textless scenes.
And then he takes a nap, and then
And then he hits it. You're just like, Sid's like, get out of here. Nobody likes you. And Cecil's like, I'm working hard. I've never pushed anyone off a boat. I promise.
And there goes
And
Sid
Sid.
again.
Yeah, Sid, the master of overwork. Don't be like Sid. He's like, though he actually admits it. He's like, I probably shouldn't have gotten out of bed, but I just love working on airships.
He had to help us. It was his heroic duty.
And we appreciate that. But also, get other people to do it. Get other people to do it. You gotta rest. That's okay, because we can get out. We can leave. Going to the moon.
To the moon.
Ba-ba-da-ba. We fly up, and without any indication of how it works, we just know that the drill works, and we get to leave. Yeah, Sid's plans are absolutely ridiculous, and they work, which is the funny part. They're absolutely silly, but he can just make all of them work, and you're like, heck yeah. So yeah, you show up, and the elder's like, oh, hey, you're back. That could only mean one thing. You need the lunar whale, and you're like, are you following me? Hello?
shifty eyes.
Hey, remember that legend from earlier?
Here it is
Well,
again.
if you don't, here you go. Yeah, the with bounty and grace really reminds me of that meme, the so demure, so graceful, or whatever. It has the same feel.
It does. It does.
But it's a legend. Everyone, pray. Pray to summon the lunar whale.
That's my lunar whale.
Yeah. Listen, I paid so much on the Mog Station for that lunar whale. That's mine.
Same. I'm so glad it's for more than just like your one character.
I wouldn't even care, but yes. Listen, my FF4 loving person went, you're gonna make me pay real dollars for a lunar whale mount in 14? Couldn't be me. Oh wait, it's too late. How did that get in my card?
Yeah, I love the whale.
Until the 3DS version, I always thought it looked like a bird,
Kinda does.
where the tail looks like a beak and like a feather on top.
We're like, okay, we got a whale now. Out. Look at that whale. What a good whale. Thank you everyone for praying and helping us. We were bad.
Thank
It helped.
you.
We got a whale.
We couldn't have done it without chat.
It's true. So we're probably getting close to where we're going to be naming our characters. So could we get an update on that, Margie?
Yes, we still have Auza for Edge,
Mm-hmm.
but we have 3 options currently for Fusoya. Mop is in the lead, and then Briefs and Yoda are the other 2 options. So if you like any of those for Fu, or if you want to change it up and come up with something different, go for it. But we will be closing those soon, I believe.
Yeah, I think we can close them on the walk back.
Okay.
This walk always was very intimidating to me when I was playing the game as a child. It was like, they're so long and it's confusing and everything up here is scary. But now as an adult, it's not nearly so bad, especially because like in the speedrun, you're like, I'm just running away from everything. And it's always the same caves. Like it looks confusing, but as long as you always go in the same entry point, which is the only place you can go in, there's only one path.
Still scary though,
Yeah, that's true.
because you do actually have to be able to run from stuff. It's just like, oh, let me run.
We did it. We made it.
Yeah.
Look, it's everyone's favorite mop.
Hooray!
So like there's of course in all of these games there's also, you know, other countries have their own speedrunning for it, and like these games originated in Japan. And they have their own memes and names and things, but because of the way Fusoya looks like when he dies, the Japanese community, they call him Uncle Mop. Or they just call him Mop, and we're just like, so in the US community, North American community, when we figured that out, we're like, no, absolutely, this is a Mop. This is Uncle Mop. So shout outs to our the wonderful Japanese community, and if the Japanese restream is still going, hey y'all. But now we got our Mop, so we're walking back.
Yay!
We're gonna try to anyway.
Yes, also true. Yeah, Grandpa Mop. No, he's Uncle Mop. He's not that old. You can't prove it. You don't know how long he slept on that in that moon. Yeah, tuning in just in time for the Mop, best time.
He's a scion, so that's why his hair is white.
Yeah, sure. That's
What?
absolutely, yeah. Oh my God, you're right though.
I'm so lost.
The group that you belong to in Final Fantasy XIV, the non-you characters, almost all of them all have white or incredibly like platinum blonde hair.
Oh, I guess that's true. I didn't know if that was just a Realm Reborn thing, because that's pretty much all I've played.
Yeah, it basically stays true, yes.
Yeah, I think there's like one or maybe two exceptions.
Yeah. There's only one I can think of.
Yeah, there's one that's like sort of vaguely an exception, but like goes along with the platinum blonde thing.
Okay, if you haven't cut off the names for Edge and for Fu, please do so, because I'm gonna fly over
Alright.
there now.
Yeah.
All right, those are closing. And that will close all of the incentives for this run, but we do have more, like I said before. So please, if you should feel so inclined and able, continue donating for other cool incentives.
So the only place on this map where we can land not on the taller gray stuff is right here in front of the Hummingway Cave. Or what it's the Loperits, as they get called in 14. They do the do-do-do, do-do-do-do.
The
All right.
noise!
What is Fu's final name?
Fu's final name is Mop.
All lowercase or capital M?
Capital M.
Okay.
Yeah, Mop. As it should be. So now you all understand.
Okay, and Edge?
Edge is OW OW space THE, but all lowercase.
Ow, the edge.
Oh, wait, the O is lowercase too?
Yes.
Okay, let's fix that. And that's it, right?
Yep.
Cool. Cool. Thank you, everybody, for the names. You're
Yay!
all awesome.
Yay!
We did it!
Time to go back to the Earth.
We did it! There's not going to be any problems waiting for us there.
Nope, not at
Nope.
all.
Everything is fine.
Yeah. We got our old man, everything is fine. He's going to come and help us. But what is he helping us with, you ask? Well, good question. Having control of the Tower of Babel, which is what happens with all those crystals, gives you control of the Giant of Babel, which is basically a giant Gundam.
Is it a giant Gundam or is it just a Gundam?
You know, see, here's the thing. A Gundam is usually piloted by a solo pilot. This, you can walk around inside.
True.
So the inference would be is that, like, it is much larger than a Gundam.
Are you
Call
sure
it
it's
a-
not an Ava? Yeah, it could be an Ava.
It's too big for an Ava as well.
Like, look at it compared to those mountains.
Yeah. Like, it's huge. It real large. Yeah, I haven't seen Gurren Lagann, but I do understand that the robots there are like that, so I think it is more Gurren Lagann, yes. But I'm gonna stick with what I know, which is Giant Gundam. So now, all the friends you made along the way, all the kingdoms you failed to save their crystals for, have come to help you because they're like, okay, you can't do this on your own. We're gonna have to get you. We're gonna bring our tanks and our airships, and we got you. Look at those airships. Look at all those friends. Hey, sits out of bed. He had a power nap and he's good.
This is the power of friendship part of the game.
Hey, the twins are back. Now that the evil Tella has been stopped.
Mm-hmm.
All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant Gundam. A giant Gundam. Tanks the size of mountains. Well, yeah, those are big tanks. Dijon, you're right. My god. Yeah, Yang's back. We didn't rescue him. We just left him from the sylphs, but he dug his way out and went, no, I'm here. I promise, I'm here. I can help. We're like, cool, come help, bud. Love it. I think he brought the sylphs with him anyways.
He did, yeah.
He's like, and I'll bring my new friends, who are a great summon. Probably less good in this version, but really good in the Super Nintendo version because they're glitched. As long as you have enough MP to use the Sylph Summon in the Super Nintendo version, it will never take that cost. But you need to have enough so you could theoretically. great. So we're inside. We have to stop this giant robot before it kills everything. Once again, our friends are there, distracting it, keeping it at bay, while we destroy it from the inside, which is what all good heroes do, is get small or just go inside big things and destroy them. And we're pretty good at that. We're not so good at saving crystals, but our record for, fighting enemies and destroying things is A+.
And we're pretty good at taking naps too.
Oh my god, same though.
That's where I'm
Pro
a
tier.
Viking.
Yay! Oh, we're in this giant's stomach. This giant has a stomach. What is it eating? Oh no, I think it's us. Oh no!
It's actually a Titan.
Yeah, it's actually a Titan.
Chi, what are you doing?
Hi, Chi.
Chi, please
I
stop.
miss you, Chi. Hey, Chad, everyone says hi to Chi, one of RPGchick's cats.
Hi,
She's
Chi.
very cute. You can trust me. I would never lie to you.
That is
I
not
wouldn't
the
have
lie.
backpacked.
She is the cutest cat in this house.
It's true. She's very cute. I would very rarely lie about cats. I
But
can't even say I'd never.
she's walking behind my setup and it's making me very nervous.
Oh no.
Ooh,
kittens,
yeah.
why? Kittens would never cause problems on purpose.
Her.
Oh, hey! Oh. I've been betrayed. It's a good thing we didn't wait to name people and saw them there and be like, yeah! So these items that RPGchick bought, they are really cool items that we didn't see in the Super Nintendo version. And when used, they do damage based off of half the amount of HP you have. However, if what you're fighting has an elemental weakness to it, it'll do double. So it does a lot. They're really useful, and especially if you have someone with extra, a decent amount of HP. Like, hello. Hey, it's Ruby. We love Ruby. Oh my god. I just realized Scarmiglione looks like the guy has little bug eyes. That's really
Glowy
cute.
eyes.
That's actually really cute. Oh my god. Actually, I always love Kai Nazo's map sprite is always, for me, the cutest thing ever.
Mhm.
It's just like, I'm a little turtle with teeth. So, Hermes Shoes is a haste.
I just
'Cause-
messed that
Yeah.
up. Sorry.
No, that's fair.
Cat is distracting me.
Chi, please. We love you, Chi, but later.
It's okay because we auto-saved at the bottom of the room, so we're not really losing
Heck yeah.
much.
Shoutouts once again to autosave.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had had autosave when I was a child, and after 3 weeks of getting up stupidly early in the morning, finally beat that fight.
Yeah.
And then continued on because I forgot there was another fight right after it.
Well, and if you're a
Oh.
kid and you've never been past that fight before, you might not know there's another fight.
I mean, I watched my dad play it, and I knew that there was another fight somewhere. But it's
Yeah.
like, whatever. I'll
Beat
be
the fight.
fine.
Well, you're so busy being happy that you beat the fight, you just don't even think that, maybe I should save. What if there's something next? But you
Yeah,
always saved
right?
after a boss after that.
Yeah. Learning did in fact occur.
Same though. Look at Kai Nazo. Look how cute. What a good turtle
Aw.
friend. So cute, I have the hiccups now. Okay, so Hermes Shoes, given some haste. Elixir, as previously established, Scarmiglione loves those. Lunar Curtain, which is a reflect in an item. Love these items, they're so good.
Lunar Curtain is particularly going to save our butt here.
Yeah, is that the one that also protects you from physical?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure
So,
is.
Yeah, so there's two different curtains. I think it's Light Curtain and Lunar Curtain. So the Light Curtain is just the reflect, while the Lunar Curtain gives you physical immunity and it gives you a reflect. So that's really important because Cecil can cover people. You can set him to cover one person, and then he will automatically also cover anyone who's in critical HP from physical hits. So we're using that in order to protect Fusuya, who's doing important spells and doing a lot of damage. And it means Cecil can stay and help keep everyone effective and alive as needed.
Yeah, the only thing is with Paladin Cecil, if Paladin Cecil himself is in critical HP, he will not cover anybody, and
Correct.
yeah, then you're in trouble.
Yeah. So when you're doing a strategy like this, you do have to pay attention to the health. He's fine. Yeah, couldn't cover edge there, but that was magic. And attacked everyone.
This should change him over to Val anyway.
Yeah.
There we go.
So again, that Rage of the God usually would do half, but because it's elemental weakness, it does double, so it is great.
So I'm holding here, waiting for her to use Maelstrom so that I can high potion Cecil back into better HP values.
Yeah. So in this case, he'll continue protecting everyone else. That Ray always looks so much more dramatic in this version.
It does.
It's no more scary, but it's definitely more dramatic. Get holy.
So we're gonna prep for the last section with Ruby because Ruby is scary.
Ruby, always scary. He just does mean attacks. Yeah, there's no version of this game I've seen where the 4 fiends fight here in the speedrun isn't one of the mean ones. May not be the meanest fight, but it's a lot of strategy because you do have 4 different potential elemental weaknesses and different strategies you have to do, so...
Okay, I'm gonna let one more Maelstrom go, and then we're gonna make a move. So, we're going to queue up a Blizzaga. We're going to finish off Val with Rage of the Gods, and we're gonna queue up an Arctic Wind.
Get ready to do as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible.
And then Elixir for Fu.
Yep. Fu is amazing. He has every spell, but he also has a max of 190 MP, which is definitely higher than Tela levels, but again, as a hard cap, not great when he's got all these really good spells, which cost decent amounts of MP.
Oh, what the heck was that Inferno?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to do the fight.
No, you
Am
got
I?
it.
I got it.
You
I
got
got it.
it.
I got it.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank
God.
God.
I was like, no,
26
you got
HP in a dream.
I was terrified on your behalf. I was like, no way, you just got FF forward.
Oh, God. Inferno was supposed to do like 800 or 900 damage, and I got freaking 1300 HP'd.
Heck. Well, let's be clear. I love Final Fantasy IV. There's a reason I keep playing this game in the speedruns. But it's a mean game, especially when you're speedrunning it. Like, it's mean anyways, but you add, like, we're gonna do low levels and stuff, and it just goes, oh, you thought I'd be easy? You wrong. And you're just like, oh god, I'm sorry. Spicy. Love it.
Oh, God. Okay. This
Now
is-
CPU.
this is
Generally,
fine.
a lot more yeah, yes, it's fine.
The fight after that fight.
Yeah, here's the aforementioned fight after that fight. You have the main CPU, but you also have the attack and defense nodes. The attack node is constantly healing the CPU, which is really counterproductive for us doing a murder. The attack node is attacking us, but really not for that much. So we focus on immediately getting rid of that defense node. We also have to focus on doing spells that can't be reflected, or doing physical damage such as throw damage like Edge is doing right now. So, which is going to help us a lot. Wow, that looked way more dramatic than the 79 hit points it did. But it does do it frequently, so it will wear you down. Okay, so spelling the wall. I love that. Forgot that. I knew that was the strat for this.
Yeah, it's great. I love this strat.
Yeah, doing a flare. then it's gonna reflect, and you're gonna dispel. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, absolutely. Like FF4 is mean, and if you like or enjoy the challenge of what FF4 does to you, it's why so many of us still speedrun it. But compared to some of the other games, especially RPGs you can play, oh, this is mean. One of those jokes we have is that Final Fantasy IV doesn't like anyone.
Nope.
Like certain games, you watch people play them and you're just like, yeah, that game likes that person. Nope. Some people get lucky or just are really skilled so they can work with what they're given. But let us be clear, FF4 doesn't like you or anyone. And it's nothing personal. It's just FF4 for you. And we love it for that. This is such a good
grumpy.
Yeah. Cool. Well, while we do this strat and we're just chilling here, hey Margie, what's up?
Not much, just thinking about, I mean, the fight, obviously, but also some of the incredibly cool merch we have available this time. So, ! merch in chat will take you to the page where you can see all the cool shirts and the mugs and the bags we have for sale. And with the weather changing, now is the perfect time to pick up something new to show off your love for Speedrun Ragnarok, the Valkyries, and of course all the money that we make on the shirts goes directly to take this. So, you'd be supporting a fantastic cause as well.
It's always a really good time. Plus they had some new shirts we could use, plus Margie put up some new designs too.
Yup. I'm pretty excited about all of it.
Yeah, it's real neat. So hey, we defeat the giant. Golbez comes in and is just like, no, I'm gonna stop you. That's it. We're doing directly. And Fu goes, no, excuse me, what's happening here? Like, why are you doing this? You gotta take your mind back. And he does something to Golbez, casts a spell, and Golbez is like, oh heck, I was being brainwashed. And it turns out, hey, guess what? He's Cecil's brother. That's why he attacked him and then stopped and walked away. He recognized him, but again, couldn't fully break the brainwashing either. And the one doing the brainwashing, it isn't Golbez. It's an entity on the moon, a Lunarian named Zemus. Someone so full of hate. And they're like, so okay, I guess we're going back to the moon and stopping this meanie. Stop brainwashing people, my gosh.
Maybe that's why Final Fantasy IV hates everybody.
Yeah,
It's
right?
taken over by Zemus.
Yeah, that would be appropriate. Oh, hey, guess what? Kane's back. So, but really, they fixed the brainwashing on Golbez, and so Golbez, who was brainwashing Kane, that's fixed too. So it's Kane. He's real. There's no brainwashing. Promise.
For real this time.
Question mark? Yeah, asterisk. Yeah, exactly. Well, like, in, like, one of the next cutscenes, we're not going to get to read it because speedruns, but the group basically threatens him. They're like, you do anything again, we don't care if it's brainwashing. We're ending you. And he's like, fair. I get it.
But not before we have some more good old 90s misogynism.
Yay! This is a tough fight. This is going to be really brutal. Rosa and Rydia, you should stay behind. And they're like, no? And they're like, yes. Get off the boat. And they're like, okay, fine.
Get off the boat on the moon.
Yep. Spoiler alerts, they trick them.
Honestly,
like,
all you can envision is them like hanging on for dear life on the bottom of the whale.
Yeah, or just being in the tunnel, like from here to out, just holding on. Like, it's terrifying. It's it's so good. Like, I hate the moment of them doing it, but I love the moment of the ladies going back and being like, you thought we're too good for this and you need us. And they were like, well, we're here now. And you're like, get wrecked.
Cecil, the true knight. I will protect you, Rosa. Oh, and I guess you too, Rydia. I guess.
I guess. Yeah.
Maybe, if I have to.
Yeah, exactly. After all this, now it's too dangerous.
Honestly, this is a speed run. I only need Kane.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, I don't actually need them anyways.
I mean, I do, because we're going to have to slow down Zeromus, but...
Yep. It's true.
Okay, one last fight, one last push. Let's go.
Can do it.
Leave me in this stupid place. Oops, come on, get down there. Trying to minimize my walking outside. Thank you very much. Okay, let's heal up.
Now you gotta make it so you can walk through.
Well, this is just going to be very repetitive and a lengthy walk, so Margie, take it away.
So we still don't have any more donations to after the mop naming, which was Jabrun Tayar, who donated for that. There's only one proper name for Fusoya, mop.
Yep.
But I can talk a little bit more about Take This. Take This is a mental health nonprofit, and their main mission is to inform the gaming community about mental health issues, provide education on different disorders and prevention techniques, and reduce the overall stigma around mental illness. We've had some interviews and some gaming time with them already during this marathon, but we also have some more interviews later on that you can come and listen to. They talk about some really great topics around just taking care of yourself, the state of mental health in the gaming industry, and how to do the balance with, life and gaming and your mental and physical health. So they're a fantastic group. We're really glad we get to support them. And that's where all the money we make this time for this marathon is going towards. So we're all glad that you're here, whether or not, you can donate or whatever, just the time is fantastic.
Yeah, let's be clear. You just being here, enjoying this marathon, if that's all you can do, that is more than enough. You just being here, being a number in here, just enjoying yourself, we love it. That's enough. Appreciate it. If you can donate, that's also amazing because it helps Take This and it helps us support Take This. Worst case, or not worst case, you can tell people about us, you can do things, but seriously, being here, chilling, watching our runs, thanks. Thank you. Seriously, you're helping.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You the
Also,
best,
Demi
chat.
is cropped. Demi has clipped something and I'm terrified. Okay, yeah, it was a good clip.
I'll have to watch it later.
Yeah, it was the talking about Kane and kicking him off but first the misogyny. Yeah. Ooh, cheering for misogyny. We're winning. Yeah, that was a sarcastic yeah, y'all. But yeah, amazing. Near the end of this run, y'all.
We are so close.
This is so great.
Okay, I need to pick some people up off the floor.
It's always wild to me, how quickly a speedrun beats a game that I definitely spent, hours on as a kid.
Yeah, absolutely. That always, and especially some of the fights, you're like, that fight was so hard, I could not figure it out and everything. And then you see the speedrun and you're like, oh, that's it? That's I gotta go. I'm never playing video games again. Goodbye.
Yep, basically.
Walks off into the gaming sunset. Or, like us speedrunners, you're like, now I'm taking that and taking that. I'm not even going to speedrun this game. I'm just going to use that information and bring it into my casual game and look really impressive. Because you are. That's a valid use of speedrun tech.
It is, I agree.
Exactly.
I'll play the Super Nintendo version, but I'm going to item do. Get wrecked. Actually, related story about that. A bunch of years ago, I was replaying through a bunch of the Final Fantasies with some friends of mine, and we were all kind of playing together and doing things. And so when we were getting up to Final Fantasy IV, they were like, okay, Natara, but here's the deal. You are not allowed to do any glitches. You are not allowed they were like, yes, we'll do this. We'll casual. You know, this is the next one we're going to do. But you are banned from any speedrun tech. And actually, you have to fight every encounter. You're not allowed to run away from encounters. And I'm like, rude, but fair. Also, you should cast lightning on that little murderer.
No, I'm
Don't
good.
do it. No, seriously, don't do it.
I wonder what this button does.
I literally, when I was playing it casually again somewhat recently, or maybe it was Free Enterprise, I ran into one of those and they did it, and I just totally forgotten, or maybe never figured out what they did. So it's like, okay, I'll cast lightning. Oh, you cast lightning on it, and it just starts to destroy you.
I regret my life choices.
I regret everything that led me to this. Never listen to the random enemy that is in a dungeon telling you to hit it with lightning.
Yep.
No!
What if it's telling you to feed an elixir?
Well, that can't go wrong. Maybe it'll give me something nice. And actually, if it's FF9, it does.
Depending on which monster it is.
Also true. But guess what? This is an FF9.
Oh yeah, not speedrunning that. No, thank
Yeah,
you.
also
I 10 hours of my life.
Yeah, right. But they have a cutscene remover now, so it's like 3 or 4 hours.
For 9?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
I'm pretty
new
sure
then.
9, or is it 10? It's 9 or 10. It's one of the
10.
really
10
long
has
ones
the
that
cutscene remover for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, use the cutscene remover. You're like, oh, that's much more reasonable.
Yes, yes, it is.
I can barely do a 3-hour run. I'm not doing a 10-hour run. Wait, no.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Please.
Yeah, I
run.
don't have the patience to sit there and learn something longer than like 2 hours.
For me, it's like even I knew 9 had a cutscene remover.
Oh man,
Apparently
that
9
must be
does.
really new.
Yeah. That's great though.
Yeah. Which is great. Yeah, but yeah, I don't mind. I'd be fine learning the runs, but for me, it's the sitting down for that long and doing it. Like I'd literally have to do it. Like, okay, I can never submit this to a board because I have to do a segmented run. But let's do a segmented run. You know.
Even just knowing you have to continually practice it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you can practice it in bits, but eventually you're gonna have to put those bits together.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there will be a masterpiece.
It's so much to remember with such a long run.
That's notes. That's what I get notes for.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I do agree. I also, it would be too long for me, but I could see someone doing it, and I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah, it always
Okay, we're-
impresses me.
Uh-huh. So we're almost there.
We're so close.
Oh gosh, that is a long time. Actually, we're here, y'all. Time to get into the final fights. We got a few like cutscene fights first, but so we're gonna do the Medio game. No, joking. That's not in this run.
Nope, unfortunately not. Although I will say that when we get to the second phase of this, you can bet on whether or not Golbez will get 999 or not, because there's a good chance he doesn't.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, in the version of this I run, Sid is Fusuya is in here. Sid's here instead. For reasons, don't worry about it. Yeah, exactly. 1892. 1984. Yeah, so, but even though it's like a fight like this, it still uses Sid's stats. So needless to say, he does not do it. He does a range of basically between 1500 and 2100, and it's hilarious. You did it! You finished the game!
Yay!
Do 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 do.
Edge certainly thinks so. He's like, good work, I didn't have to do anything. This is great. Y'all rocked
I'm
it.
gonna take a nap.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna have faith in Golbez. He's doing the max 9. He's doing the quad 9.
I'm gonna say he doesn't.
Okay, fair. I love how that sprite is still, like, it looks identical to the Super Nintendo version still.
Yup.
It's still an angry flame that dances. Oh, amazing. Come on, Golbez, I need you to bring the quad 9s for me. Do it!
Oh, you got quad 9s.
Gotta have faith in my
Yay.
boy.
GG.
I win. What's my prize?
My love and adoration, which you already had anyway.
You know what? I love that prize. I'm the
get to
true
keep-
winner.
You get to continue staying on the couch.
Heck yeah. I'm in a chair, though.
Oh.
I am probably going to get very quiet for the first phase of this next fight.
Absolutely. We'll focus on things.
So I'm gonna bless RNG, but just to give y'all a preview, we're gonna try to get off 30 spider silks to slow down Zeromus to a reasonable speed, and then it will be all up to Kane to avoid big bangs and bios and flares
do it,
and
Kane.
meteors.
You can-
And
Absolutely solo this fight.
if we don't get off to spider silks, it is probably a death and a restart,
Fair enough.
which means
Where's
we
the
might
safe
go a
point in
little
front of it?
over. The autosave at the beginning of the room. So we'll have to go through the whole cutscene again. In
That's
which
gonna be the
case,
first time.
we might go over if that happens.
We got the 9s. This is the one.
Also, you don't get a full MP restore here.
That's rude.
It is.
What the heck? You don't get it. Oh, that's just rude.
Mhm.
Don't make my fight harder.
How dare. So, whose butt?
Yeah, whose butt are we kicking today?
Vanilla.
It's a choice, but we'll take it. No, this isn't a randomizer. That's expected value. Okay, we got this. This one. We got vanilla. What a nice change.
Delicious.
Tastes like candy. Hi, Edge.
Good.
Okay,
good
that's
pop
3.
with peanut
Love it.
butter.
Yep. Okay. Good. So everyone else is dead, but again, this fight is a one-on-one between Zeromus and the true hero, Square. So this is just a matter of getting the timing right and jumping and dodging. I'm just waiting for a sec. And dodging those big bangs. RPGchick is looking for a visual cue from Zeromus, and that is what she'll use to know when to jump and make it safe. Black Hole just is a party-wide dispel, so it doesn't do anything. We don't care. Our big thing is just jump at the right time. As long as we can do that, GG's. Okay, so we got this. This is always so impressive to me. Stressful AF, but so impressive. Yes. Yes, for those who don't know, the W in front of meteor does mean double because that is an abbreviation that in Japanese that they use to mean double. So it's not white meteor or other things. It's it literally just means double. It gets used in Final Fantasy VII as well. I think it's used in other Final Fantasies.
I think
You
so.
know. I think it's used in a bunch of them, but if you see, like, especially in Final Fantasy, but probably in most things, W something, it's W. It's a double. Yeah, someone was asking, I learned that somewhat recently too. I was like, that's super cool. Hey, that was the health refill. Hey, you black hole. How you do it? Actually, you do that. We want black hole. It's much better than the alternative.
Like anything else that could get used.
One thing I love about this sprite is the more you look at it, the more you're like, I really actually just don't understand what's happening in it, and it's so cool. You're like, there's this bit there, but wait, this bit is here, and that's like a bigger, more immaculate arm. Like, it's... Yeah, you just...
Sort of like a bony fish fin?
Yeah, it's great. It's like, are those wings? Is that a fin? Is that a little arm and a big arm? Is that a tail? Like, are you part of a spine? It's a really... for me, it's really fun because it's truly, like, creepy. But there is kind of a face in the front as well.
It's kind of like wires poking out of, like, bigger wires, like a coil spring at the bottom.
Right? You're like, are those wires? Are those nerves? Are those hair? Yeah, it's absolutely very 90s, but it's cool. I like it. I like Zeronis. What a good friend. They just want a hug. We're hugging them with jumping.
With our feet.
Yeah, it's feet hugs. Yeah, look at those giant eyes. It's got little eyes too. It's like big eyes, little eyes. Little bits, you're just like, you just keep looking and I'm like, I can't, and that's beautiful. It's spaghetti. I've been told by an official source that it is in fact spaghetti.
It's definitely spaghetti before you like use the crystal on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's hair. That's absolutely hair there. But now the hair's spaghetti. Yeah. All the eyes to see you with, my dear. Chat is so smart. Oh yeah, meteor means we're in final phase. This is supposed to be terrifying because meteor's a mean spell, but for Zeromis, it's the least mean thing he does, and it means he's in the final phase, so we're basically done here. That actually does more decent amount, but still. I was like, that's GG. It is not GG.
It is not GG. And I'm getting a little dangerous close here.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta be safe and be like, I'm gonna take the safety elixir and save 11 minutes.
Yeah.
That's right, you meteor ground.
Yes, that's time.
There we go.
GG!
Time. Amazing. Oh, like I said, every time I see this, I'm like, that's so cool.
Oh, okay. Shake out the shakes.
Yep.
That was fantastic. Good job.
Amazing.
So just to like kind of go over how that works. So you get 3 spider silks off on him to slow him down quite significantly because Zeronis in this new patch is extremely fast. And essentially for phase 1, he's going to be doing Big Bang, Black Hole, Big Bang, Black Hole, and then Big Bang, Bio, Black Hole. And you have to time it very carefully in the first one because if you don't do that third jump correctly, you will jump right into a bio and it's not fun. And then you saw his health did a refill. He did 9999 recovery. He recharged all of his health. And you go into the second phase, which is a lot less stressful because it's Big Bang, Black Hole, and then Flare. And you can just auto until he flares, wait for him to shake, jump up again, and then Meteo phase is a little bit touch and go. Usually you're good for like the first couple of jumps, and then you have to go back and do like a small pause, kind of like I did for the bio phase, and you can usually avoid the rest of the Meteos, but my ADB was really off when I got to Meteo phase. So run buffer, a little bit of elixir, and we were good.
Yeah, you still absolutely rock that. And again, it looks so impressive. I bet it takes a lot of practice. So GG's, you made it look easy.
Oh, got lucky on the 3 spider silks. There is a way to technically do if you do only 2 spider silks and the flares are really, really unlucky, and it has to do with run buffering, bringing Edge back to life, having him spider silk while you jump with Kane, so that Edge gets flared and Kane manages to make it, and then it just proceeds as normal. But it is a really difficult thing to pull off, and every once in a while I can kind of do it. But yeah, it's easier if I don't have to.
Yeah, it's like, but why? That just sounds stressful. I bet it's faster, but stressful.
Yes, very, 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 very
Yeah, no.
stressful. But
Well,
it was
yeah.
a blast doing both of these FFs with you back to back. And
Yep.
I will be back on Friday evening for Mystic Quest Randomizer and some hosting on Thursday, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, thank you all so much. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your names. I love my Velks. And I'll see y'all next time.
We love you too, and thank y'all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the Final Fantasy IV block. We had fun planning it. And with that, we'll see y'all later. Have fun and definitely stick around. We have Earthbound Poke% happening next to finish us up. So thank you and stick around.
And make sure to keep donating for those names because those will be closing soon.